Howdy, partners! Howdy, Ghost. Hail and well met. What's going on? Yeah, I think I put in the title as starting at 3 PM today, which I didn't mean to do that. I meant to put it on the bottom bit. Never mind, I'll change it later. Hope you're well, Ghost. Hope you're staying nice and safe. I've got to move on a bit closer now. So I've just gone around and gone to a couple of places just to get a few more extra potions, but they don't seem to have a lot. None of them. They've only got like 1 or 2. So I'm not getting very far at the moment. I can probably take the bottom bit off now, so let me take that off. Take the message off now. And last time I said, oh, you can see it in real time. No, you can't see it in real time because you've got the blue screen with the bouncy things on. Do you have the Dawnguard mod for Skyrim? Oh, the Dawnguard guard mod. No, I haven't. No, I haven't got any armor mods at all. I've got mostly it's visual or to do with conversation, or like followers. And the Lord of the Rings weapons, so it's mostly that. So I have done in the past downloaded guard stuff, and you know, well, in DLC there is a Dawnguard outfit, but the guards don't wear that, so that must be a mod. So but yeah, the DLC, I mean, there's another big map that we haven't even explored yet, so we will go to Solstheim at some point. That is a completely new map, again, which is a fair size. I wouldn't say it's as big as Skyrim, but you know, you're probably looking at a third of the size of Skyrim. It's quite a big area to explore, and new quests, yeah, and the other Dragonborn. So it looks like we're supposed to be talking to Adaving, I don't know how you spell it, I don't know how you spell it. So I've gone here, they've all kind of run out of money now. Looks like that has been dropped on the floor. Was watching someone in Skyrim and they were in a weird area. Yeah, it could well have been Solstheim. If it was sort of ash and dust and weird houses like mushroomy kind of things, that was probably Solstheim, but there is also well, the Dawnguard is the vampire thing, so that anything does else? Go to a weird area. That goes to a plane of oblivion, so that's another place we haven't been to yet. So we could do that because that's really cool, and that's part of you know, that lady that we helped, and then we refused to be a vampire, so we got expelled. So we could do that. Lots of loud thunder. What, where you are or in the game? I can't hear any in the game. So I take it it's not in the game. I'm going to move to another area and try and get some more potions. I'm doing what you always recommend. I usually remember, but I'm not normally scrimping around for potions. I'm normally finding a lot, and I'm dispatching people quite easily. So I don't need them that often, but the thing is, I do. The College of Winterhold. No, I don't think that's the places. In-game, in that they're... what's that? They are... I was asking about. In-game, in that... They are... I was asking about. Oh, in-game. Oh, in the game. There's thunder and lightning? Is there? Oh, well, let's have a lovely sunny day, guys. Or did you mean... in the game, what, the weird area in the game? So it's either it could be one of the DLC, which is yeah, we'll have to go there because man, they are weird. Oh, the Dawnguard. Well, the Dawnguard armor, that must be a mod because that's not in the game. There is Dawnguard armor that you can wear yourself, but the guards don't wear it. But they have got kind of. If you go to Solstheim, they have got kind of they got a strange armor there, kind of Morrowind armor, and if you go to the Dawnguard area, then they've got Dawnguard armor. So if you mean in this area over here, have we been to the Dawnguard yet? Come to think of it, have we actually been there yet? It should be way over here. Yeah. Not an armor piece, anything you would wear. It's an area. Well, this is the area over here. Could I not? Oh, actually, I can't actually click on that. Yeah, we've been there. Yeah. Yeah, this is the Dawnguard area here. So you can go to Fort Dawnguard and do all that. So we have done that. We've done. We just scrape the surface on that. They want us to find the last member, and we had to capture blood, wasn't it, from all of them? Where was it? Because we got to recruit the other people for the castle to help us in the in the get rid of the vampire quest. Let me see which one it was. Kill Parthenax. I'm not going to kill Parthenax this time because I thought you'd just get a choice of can I kill him or not, but apparently you just don't kill him. So, but I know I was kept being reminded to do it, so in the end I ended up doing it on my Xbox. But yeah, we got to recruit Sorine Jurard. So we should be able to do that now. So we could do that, but I'm gonna try and get some more stuff first. I want to level up a bit now, because before we go any further, because we need more potions, and I need to be a bit higher level before I continue with the whole main story thing. I thought you collected all the bloody types and I turned them into the guy at the kind of North Pole thing here, to here, wasn't it? Where was it? Yeah, to that guy. Yeah, but I think she wanted us to get some or something, or we had to get it. I'll tell you what, we'll go there. Although let me get some more potions first, Ghost, before we go any further. I'm trying to think which one is that's the college, so it's not that one. Oh yeah, alright. Yeah, I'm trying to get the potions in a moment, so let me get some potions, and then we can sort out what we're doing. But the two DLCs are very, very good DLCs, and they were, oh man, that's in the days when DLC was really cheap. It was like £7, £8. Now it's like, you buy a game for $40, and well, in the case of some, you buy it for $60, and then to get the DLC, it's like another $20 on top, which barely contains anything bar a couple of quests.
Need anything? Come see me.
A little bit of extra armor or something. It's minuscule compared to what Bethesda used to. They used to give you a whole new island. I mean, for goodness sake, in that DLC there was a whole new island, new quests, new everything, new armor, new houses, new places. It was fantastic. The guy I was watching kept getting lost, trying to figure out which way to go. Well, you can get lost in this world. It is huge. Yeah, it is huge. I think it's the wrong time of day here. Yeah, it's at night, so we need to go forward 12 hours for the shops to open. At the moment, Ghost, I'm watching somebody play Skyrim in VR, and I've asked permission if he could let me put that up on a playlist on my, I can put it into a Skyrim VR playlist. So I'm just asking him to do that. That's probably the right thing to do. Just to see if it's okay to do that. I think most people will let you. But I thought I'd ask, and yeah, he's never played Skyrim before, and he's playing it in VR for the first time, and actually playing the game for the first time.
Everyone says Yorland Greymane is looking to protect.
It's really interesting watching because he's learning it, and he's doing it in VR, which is fantastic because VR is amazing. It's unbelievable. I miss the VR so much. I haven't been able to play it because my PC is just not going right. I'm trying to sell stuff, but it looks like half
Whether
the
it's
stuff
armor you need or a
this
new
guy
blade,
is carrying is
come see
stolen.
me.
I've
And I
got your
don't
back.
quite know
All right.
why.
What is it?
Oh, I pressed the wrong button there.
Still here. So
Because I
what do you
keep
want me
getting
to
this
carry?
stuff to sell it and nobody wants to buy it because it's stolen. So I'm not having a lot of luck. It doesn't say on there, you see, that that is stolen. But when I try to sell it, it is stolen. So it's a bit confusing. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't always say. I might keep that one because I can get that spell off of it, but I'm going to get rid of everything I can. But every time I've tried to sell these so far, I'm getting nowhere. Find a deserted place and drop the so-called stolen item. Well, I can sell it at the Thieves Guild, but the trouble is, you know, I haven't got to the stage where they'll let me sell stuff to them yet. I got to do I got to do that kill. You know, kill those people first before I've got access to selling stolen weapons, and then I can sell a load of stolen weapons in. But I tried selling some earlier and I didn't get anywhere with it. Yeah, I'll sell those two. Oh good, we're able to sell it. Right, great. Good, I'm glad. The other lady wouldn't buy take this. He's got a fair bit of gold there too. How come he's got a lot of gold, this guy? I think that is it there. Let me check on his
anyone in your travels who needs good
I'm
steel,
right behind you.
send them my way.
other stuff.
So what do you want me to
Get rid
carry?
as much as I can, because this guy is carrying a terrific amount of stuff, isn't he? He probably wants a shield, but he doesn't want that one. We can get rid of these two, because that'll be worth a bit. Probably get rid of those two. Sometimes it says stolen on it, but it's actually not stolen. so it's almost like if he picks it up, it's stolen. Just kind of odd. I don't think he'd buy the rings, but it's worth a go. Farmer braces, steel armor. Get rid of all. I mean, I'd probably end up with having to put it all back on him. So we'll see how we get on. So I'll take the whole lot. I'll probably run out of money by then.
Lead on.
Take home
Hermirs become a decent.
Need to sell
a
stuff,
look.
don't I? I did try to sell some beforehand, but every time I tried to sell it, I couldn't sell it. So I've tried a few already. But yeah, they won't buy it. Look, half of it. I can sell this. Yeah, you see what I mean? You can't buy half of it. So sorry, sell a half of it. And I don't
Until
think I can
next
sell it
time.
to her. I don't think she actually sells
Working
stuff.
in Windhelm is great.
No.
I get to see Ulfric.
So
up
now I've
close.
got to drop it all on the floor, which means... Where's Elrond? Oh, there he is. Which means now... So I better take him somewhere out of the way, although... I just dropped it on the floor by somebody who, you know, in a shop. She didn't seem to care whether I picked up the stuff off the floor. Elrond? Come here, please. I should be able to
got your
drop it
back.
here without fear of anything.
So what do you want me to carry?
Oh, hang on. I got to drop it. Hang on. So and then I think we'll probably get on and do stuff, because every time I try to sell this stuff, I can't. So most of the time, wasn't anything on that, was there? No. So bear with me, and then we'll get going. You can build a container you can put in your house. Oh yeah. That's something I'll probably end up having to do, and then wait till I, you know, when I get to the bit where I can sell stuff, then do it then. I could sell that. I probably don't need that, but let's sell the armor first and the shields and everything. Well, I can't sell it. I'm just dropping it. So it's all this. This is really quite heavy stuff, this. Right, that should take me under now. Right, and then we'll
What do you
get
need?
him to pick it all up. If you could
Okay,
be
got
quick
it.
about it, it'd be great.
Okay, got it.
Because I'm trying to get on. And
Okay,
it does
got
it in
it.
a nice little circle around you most of the time.
Okay, got it. Not for you, not for anyone. Okay, got it.
Oh, so that is... Oh, because Elrond's a good guy. Hello, Sricharan Kasoju? I hope I haven't spelt that awfully, but that was probably a feeble attempt. Let me write your names down a minute. That's going to be a hard one to pronounce, isn't it? Is it Sricharan? I'll try and spell it Kasoju. So, just call me Cherry. Alright, I'll call you Cherry then. Nice to meet you. We're just dropping stuff and asking our friend here to pick it all up because
Okay, got it.
we can't carry it all, so we got to drop it all on the floor. This is the
Not for you, not for anyone. Okay, got it.
yeah, he's picky about what he picks up.
Not for you, not for anyone.
I'll tell you what, we'll leave it there.
Not for you. Not
What
for
if I creep? Will you do it
I'll
then?
follow. I've got your back. All right.
I'm trying to get him to pick up the stuff.
What do you need?
Tuesdays and Saturdays at 3 o'clock. Well, oh, you're letting him know.
Not for you, not for anyone.
Oh, we'll leave it there. It'll be there for probably the next 500 hours. Right, we need to find the alchemist shop. Where's the alchemist shop? How many hours is this stream gonna? It's probably gonna be 2 to 3 hours, probably. I usually get lost in it, and before I know, 3 hours have gone by. So it could well be that. All right, I gotta find the alchemist now. Where's the alchemist around here? Let's have a look at the map. Yeah, they're usually around no more than 3 hours, but I try to keep it within the 2 to 3 hour mark. I got kind of iffy neck because of a couple of whiplashes, so it does put a bit straight on my neck after a while. Damn bad drivers. Where was it? Was it no, it wasn't there. It could be the corner club. Sounds like an odd place, but it could be that place there, the corner club. It's a little bit of a walk. So I'll try and do this as quick as I can, and then we'll get off and do a nice quest. I'm going to pick some flowers because I do need more potions. Loads more tokens. Are you streaming any other games? Any other favourite game? I'm streaming Ark Survival Evolved at the moment as well on a Saturday. So Skyrim on a Tuesday and Ark on a Saturday. But I do put up other uploads to just upload them onto YouTube. So playing all sorts of games, like I put up Kingdoms of Amalur. I tend to have RPGs mostly, but I've got a couple of survival games now. I've got. I don't know. I've forgotten what I put up. What do I put up, guys?
Let me know if you see anything you like.
I can't remember. I put up Zelda. I'm trying to do Zelda,
All my
but
goods are legitimate.
my
Oh,
PC has
bit of
gone a little
this
bit up
and
the
a bit of
creek.
that.
So I'm always uploading something of different kinds of games, survival, RPGs. That seems to be the focus of what I've been doing. But I have thrown up others like Fable. I've put on, and I want to do a little bit more of Fable. Right, let's see. That increased it by 4. I don't usually go for those because they're not really refilling your health. They're only just giving you a bit extra. Yeah, look, this guy's only got 2. So it's really sort of slim pickings on.
Do come again.
I'm pretty sure he's not going to take these weapons. But yeah, I wish they'd sell more in the next Elder Scrolls, because this is pretty poor stuff, really, isn't it? It's nothing great, is it? There's used wares, so the other corner club was over here somewhere. And then we'll get on and do a quest, because this could be getting very boring very quickly. I think it's down here, so we'll get going and do a quest in a minute. I see a Skyrim guard in your near future. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Now, where is this place? There's always... This is a very difficult town to get through because it's kind of lots of back streets and it's awkward to negotiate around here. Oh, that was just there. I tell a lie. It's not.
Come on in. Just
But there are kind of
fire.
little alleyways
Take a
and
seat, get
things.
the cold out.
Oh, it looks like it's a pub.
Apparently some Nord. Let's sate that appetite.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off in your prime there. Sorry about that. He's only got food. I could get some ingredients. Well, that's no good. That's no I mean, I could buy something to increase my health a little bit. I mean, boiled cream treat a good and a treat. I did buy some food actually, so buying food would be a good one as a standby. Let me just see how many I got now. If I've got a few potions now, I think that will do. I got damage health. If you go down here, right? I've got 30 minor healing, 5 magicka, 16. So I've got a few. I've got 9 plentiful. I've actually got a few. My goodness, I've actually got a few. Yeah, I'm watching. Yeah, I am watching me carry weight. I am trying to. I'm trying to get rid of it when I can. Yeah, we'll have to do the, the Thieves Guild one. A little suggestion: you should add some tags in the description to get views and subscribers. Like, you should add like Skyrim. Yeah, I haven't got all the stuff to do all that. Unfortunately, my PC is not working very well. So I can't kind of do all that stuff. So I can't really. I'd like to be more professional and do what all the others do and put little things up on the screen and little bubbles and all that kind of stuff. But unfortunately, I can't do it because my PC is kind of. Well, I'm thinking of throwing it out now. I've refreshed Windows completely and it's still running terribly. It's running better, but it's not great. But yeah, I would like to do that, really. Yeah, I'm not too worried about getting thousands of views. I'm not that kind of person. I'm just doing this for fun, and if people watch it, it's a bonus. So I'm not out to kind of get all these Patreon things and all that. I'm just I'm a kind of elderly guy, and I'm just having a bit of fun. And if people enjoy it, then that's great. That's all I'm kind of doing. Right. So yeah, thanks for the suggestion, though. I would like to do that, a little bit of that stuff. Like put a little, put something like subscribe and like, that kind of thing. We'd like to do all that. Right, let's see. If I go to my journal, maybe we ought to do that kill somebody one. Because this will get us into the... Although that's the Assassin's Creed one, isn't it? Not Assassin's Creed. What am I talking about? The Assassins. Where is the one that I got to do for the... for the guys that steal stuff? Wolf Skull Cave we can't do. I don't think there's someone we can... I'll tell you what, we'll see if we can do Sorine. We'll see if we can go to Sorine now. Let's just try that, because we did collect all the... I think she wanted blood, but I can't remember if that was part of the other one or not. But thanks for the tips there, Cherry. Thank you. But I'm just having a laugh. I don't want, I'm not really worried about getting thousands and thousands of people. I know a lot of people like doing that and getting all those benefits and things, but I'm not worried about getting any money or anything like that. I'm just enjoying myself, really, and just having fun. If people want to watch it, that's a bonus. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Some people say I'm a bit of a nutcase, but don't listen to them. I'm just a bit stupid. Ghost to back me up on that one, you go. Ray enjoys playing games, and yeah, I just did. I never used to be interested in streaming, and then I got a PS4 and it was so easy to stream on a PS4. I just go straight to YouTube, and I thought, oh, that's good. That's a lot easier than than it is on the Xbox at that time. So, cool, there's a giant crab, if ever I saw one. Cutting me off there. is a roasted crab, which could give us something that we haven't researched yet. So, although I probably have. Right, let's go to my number one weapon. We're Frandalf. We're kind of the female equivalent of Gandalf. So we're a mage, you know, which has flames, and you know we're doing a Gandalfy thing. But let's put our blade away.
What was that?
Hello. Frandalf to the rescue.
Oh, well. Must have run off.
Sorin.
You haven't seen a sack full of dwarven gyros lying around, have you? I swear I left it right here.
Oh, don't tell me you want me to pick them up.
I saw one the other day. Wouldn't be surprised if it followed me here.
You could be right there. She's having a lovely little swing side to side there. Isran and I still need your
I
help.
understand that, but I really can't leave here without at least one usable piece of dwarven equipment. A single gyro would be enough.
Oh, do you know, I left one on the floor.
This is useful stuff.
We need to keep moving now.
I'm sorry, but I'm not about to do that with at least a single gyro to show for my efforts.
A single, really? I left one on the floor at Windhelm.
One gyro.
Right.
And get back to work.
We might have to pop back there then. Man, this is it's like all over the map now. It's great fun. Some people, you know, download that mod where every location is unlocked from the start of the game, so they can just whip around all over the place. But you know, that's what I call cheating, and I don't do that kind of stuff. I like to discover it on my own, because otherwise you ain't got a clue where you've been and where you haven't been, because they're all there, and you think, well, have I been there? I don't know. So I prefer to like play it normally. But with a few mods. Not ridiculous amount, like 300, like some people. Some people put a ton of them on. Right, it was over here, wasn't it? Guess it was still there. It was round the back, wasn't it? Round the back of Beyond. Let's get my torch out. If you could like the video, it'd be nice. Where was it? I dropped it. Round the back of Beyond, wasn't it? Is it round here? Was it here I dropped it? Or was it in the shop? Has he changed his mind about picking up the armor
Still
yet?
here. All right. What is it? What do you need?
I don't think I pointed at that one.
Okay, got it. Okay, got it.
You see what I mean about duplicates?
Okay, got it. Okay, got it.
When you drop stuff and you're not allowed
Okay,
to pick
got
it
it.
up, you get duplicates.
Not for you, not for anyone.
That's a well-known
Anything else?
thing in Skyrim. Is he can't carry it if you try to give it to him, but if you drop it on the floor and he picks it up, he will take it, but it will drop a duplicate on the floor. So every time you come back, it's going to be duplicate. So if you want make a ton of money, just keep duplicating over and over. I don't like to do that, but although I just did, so I just kind of ruined myself. Right, we need to go somewhere to get it. Now, where did I drop it? I did drop one somewhere. It was in the previous town, wasn't it? Sorry about this. This is getting a bit dull, isn't it? Where did I go before that? I think I dropped it the place before I went here. So I think it's either Markarth or it was Solitude. I got a feeling it was Solitude. Because I came out of the shop and but I mean, I could be wrong. If I can't find it now, we'll move on. And we'll look at the loot. But yeah, that guy in VR, yeah, he was enjoying Skyrim for the first time in VR. Magnificent. I mean, what a way to start in VR. Because in VR, I just want to get back into Skyrim in VR. I love it so much. You feel like you're in it. And I just want to get back in there, and I can't at the moment because, unfortunately, My computer's playing up. It won't play any game at the moment. You know, computer goes all right. As soon as I start a game, it just decides I've had enough. It just crashes out and keeps coming up with an error on the graphics card. So it could be I need a new graphics card. Duckity quackity quack. Duck Guy's back. Hello, Duck Guy. How are you? All right? Pop into. Yeah, yeah. That's probably the easiest way, Ghost. Yeah, that is the best place to get it. I did mean to pick one up. I wonder if Elrond has got one on him. Because didn't I say I was going to pick up one?
So what do you want me to carry?
At least. Alright, what have you got? Let's see, it'd probably be under, whoops, miscellaneous. He's got a Centurion dynamo core. Is that what she wanted? Was it one of those, or was it something else? It might be that. Oh, that's good enough. I don't want to really give her that. I can't see it here. Hello, what's that there? Yeah, it was dwarven, yeah. So it might be good enough. So let's go back then to. It's easier to just go to here, click across. You can just pick them individually like this. Do that and then go back. Yeah, that's probably the easiest one. It'd be nice if you could place a marker and then teleport to it, but like like in Zelda, because in the DLC for Zelda, you could place a point anywhere you like and teleport straight back to it anytime you want, which is rather handy. Oh crikey, I'm drinking a cup of tea and someone is attacking me. Don't you attack Elrond, because he will obliterate you in 5 seconds. But I get to have the kill because he keeps pinching kills off of me, so I'm entitled to pinch him back. Let's try again. Oh, I keep forgetting the keys. That is why you have Elrond. Drink that coffee or tea. Yeah. Oh, hang on. I better not go in there. Yeah, I should just let Elrond do it, you know. He's pretty capable, isn't he? For an elf. I think we're an elf, aren't we? Are we an elf or a Breton? I think we're... I can't remember. I'll tell you, the one race I haven't done yet is the guys from Hammerfell. I haven't done that yet. They've got a good kind of, you know, power or whatever it is. I think we're a Breton. From what I can remember. Yes, we are. Thank you, Ghost. Yeah, you're a Breton. I thought so. Right, where are you? We ought to find somewhere nearby here. would probably be a better move. So, oh, there's a juniper there. Let's have that. Could be a new substance. Oh, there's the crab. So this is quite a valuable one, actually. I don't really want to give her this one. I'd just like to give her a plain one. I think we are near a dwarven thingy, aren't we? Sorine, we need your help.
A single gyro would be enough, I think. Believe me, this is useful stuff.
Oh, it's a gyro.
Well, then I'm very sorry, but I can't just walk. I understand.
All right.
But
So that wasn't a gyro? What was it then? A Centurion? Oh, it was a dynamo. That means we got to go into a dwemer thingy. I always hate going into it. I'll tell you what, we'll just go in, get one and come back out.
next time.
we won't go too far. Where's the nearest dwemer woo-in? Let's see. We could go in one that we've already been in. I think there's one round here, isn't there? Although I could be wrong. I'll tell you what, let's go to this cave that's nearby. Then it might be a shorter journey to this cave. when we come back. Although this cave could be half a mile away, for all I know. But just go to the nearest place. Uh-oh. Hello, Mr. Bear. These are vicious, these guys. Oh, crikey. That was a close one. They do a lot of damage, those guys. Yeah. Okay, Ghost. Right, you're not familiar. Yeah. I mean, I ought to look in the book, shouldn't I? I've got a book, but I didn't buy that to help me with the game. I bought that purely as a memento. That was all that was. I do like getting these books, you know. Need a weapon with some lifesteal. Yeah, I could do with also using that spell where if you're killing them within 3 seconds or whatever it is, you get a you know, it fills up your soul gems. I could do with that as well. Right, I've got to find. I think we've already been in one, haven't we? There's one there. Yeah, if I go there, we should get one in there. What was it? A gyro. Which of course is a thing for a bank, isn't it? Is that what she means? She wants to check or gyro. I don't know if you have that in America, but in England we used to have a gyro. I presume they're worldwide. What do I know? Oi, excuse me, Gov.
Picked a bad time to get lost, Brad.
Yeah, they've kind of refilled now, this place. They kind of come back after a few days. Well, that was rather quick. Have you got a gyro on you? He's got a lovely elven bow, which I must admit is quite nice. Yeah, this is the like official way in. I think we went in the wrong way last time. A few little things there. So this is the official way in. You know, they move in again after a while. Yeah, that's why I like Skyrim. It's very organic how it works. You know, everything seems natural and normal. You know, somebody talks about a location, that location pops up on your map. You know, very organic. I like that. How things work out. The gyro sandwich, which is currently not often pronounced as you. Hang on. Let me kill this guy. Oh, I think he fell off. I think he was so scared he jumped off. But not often pronounced as ye roll is a traditional Greek sandwich. That is the only gyro I know of. That's quite a good one. That's a good one, Ghost. I like that. That was very interesting. See, you learn something every day. Just by watching Skyrim, I've learnt, you know, playing Skyrim, I've learnt something. See, so there's a tip. Play Skyrim and you'll learn stuff. Everything seems normal except all the glitches. Yeah, I'll tell you what, this is the only time I've had real glitches on this game, is in here. Because that one with the dragon last week, that was a glitch and a half, wasn't it? Because I've never had that happen before. With the dragon, although I must admit I think I've only done it once. I may have done it twice, but I didn't finish it the second time. But worked perfectly for me. Maybe one day if I do that one on my Xbox, I'll show how it should have gone. Right, we just need one gyro, so it could be in one of these. There's gold ore, I love that. So there's a cog. There's also a quest for 10 or 20 of these. A Dwemer gyro. I think that'll do. Why go any further? I mean, she said a gyro, didn't she? There you are. Successfully done. Right, back to the map. Probably got to do that little walk again. That was easy, wasn't it, Ghost? It's a good job we'd already been in one, wasn't it? Right, let's go back to there. Yeah, it's pity there's just nothing a bit closer, but never mind. That is what she said. Good. Good, excellent. Let me know if the stream goes bad, Ghost. I've got the thing plugged in again today. I generally find it seems to be okay with it plugged in. But yeah, it's been a bit up and down lately, but of course there's lots of people, you know, are locked in at the moment, so there's obviously a lot of people watching YouTube and all. Oh, I did the wrong button again. That's the cold one. I mean, I don't normally use a cold one, but so I've got this little rise again. I ought to use a horse. There's something called the do not delete chest, which can be picked up by glitching through the ground. I think everything. Yeah. Oh yeah. I have seen that video. Oh, we got the same thing here. Another one. This must be Bearland. Sometimes the same thing happens twice. But other times it's, you know, somewhat different. But this is the an area where they are where they do actually appear. So certain areas have certain animals, obviously. Right, let's go back to. Sorry, we just fall off the cliff. We don't mind. I'm trying to do a Fable 1 at the moment. I don't know. I mean, I'm sorry if I'm putting up these Fable ones, but I just want a little look at each one of the Fables. It's kind of it's a fun RPG. It's like a simpler form of, say, Skyrim. You know, the quests are a bit more simple. You know, the combat is simpler, although it does kind of pan out a bit later on.
Just one. I understand. A single gyro would be enough, I think.
I've got the dwarven gyro. Take it.
Thank you. It's not much, but this will help a great deal with some things I've been researching. Now,
Thank you.
where is it Isran expects me to go?
Well, come with me. We're meeting at Fort Dawnguard.
Ah, been working more on his secret hideout, has he? It'll be interesting to see how much progress he's made. I'll finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See you there.
Well, you don't want to walk there with me? Is it something I said? No, she probably will. She might walk the whole way. If you follow her, she will go the whole way to Dawnguard. If you follow them. But if you don't follow them, obviously she'll probably appear as soon as we get there. So, yeah, you know, I have done it. I have followed somebody sometimes. And they do actually go to where they say it, although I haven't gone, you know, ridiculously far. You know, I'm not an idiot, although some would doubt that. Or confirm that, should I say. Chat lag is even down today. Oh, good, good. Let's hope it'd be nice to get, you know, a nice couple of hours or so. Yeah, they do walk quite slow. It's not exactly like they run, is it? Oh, there's some glowworms here, or torch bugs they call them. But I'll tell you what, this is a nice area here because you got all this. And later on, you know, as part of this whole quest, we're gonna meet some new dragons, which are much more powerful, a higher level of dragon, and it's quite an epic quest. It was a wonderful quest. The whole sequence with this Dawnguard thing, it really is good. With lots of new armor, new weapons and stuff, crossbows, which do more damage, but they're, you know, they're slower. Plucking the thorax, yeah, we're gonna pluck the thorax off them. And oh, by the way, this castle, as you recruit more and more people, so it gradually evolves as you play the game. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. It gradually evolves, and as you get each one of the followers in, improvements are made to the castle which benefit the player as well. So it's really nice little extra stuff they put in here. So it's a bit kind of like the building bit, but so you're actually upgrading this castle by hiring all these people, and we'll see each time we go in with a new person. When we come back again after they've been here, you will see that we've got this new area which is now open. At the moment, when we first went in here, it's all a bit of a ruin. There's nothing really works. You know, it's just like the kitchen is like some rusty old thing with a few
Alright,
barrels
Isran.
in there.
You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
He's up there, by the way.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful. So, welcome to Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll.
Yeah, we want
If
it.
anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
Even I got a neck ache.
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Sorine, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we?
Right, yeah, Duck Guy, I have 1,000 hours into this game and still find new things.
Hope
Very
you're
few
getting along with
games have that
Isran.
kind of magic to it,
Takes
yeah.
some getting used to.
Yeah, this game has got a huge amount of stuff in it. It's absolutely huge. On my original playthrough, I am well over 800 hours, getting close to 1,000. And I've played multiple characters, and I've taken some up to about level 40, 50 on some of my other characters. There's so much in it, and with the 2 DLC that comes with this special edition, which is, you know, not difficult, no, not expensive to buy. It's not like full price. Hundreds and hundreds of hours in this, it's really interesting stuff. So look, you're now look, this kitchen, which was, I don't know if I showed you at the start, but most of it was kind of all bedraggled and just barrels and cobwebs everywhere. So each time we get these people in, look, see, now we've got a lovely kitchen here, all kitted out. Round the back here, you'll see this is not really. Oh, this has been now
I like what Isran
expanded
has done with the
because
place.
we've got her.
It's good to see someone else who's
So
really
we've now got
prepared.
this new area here. Okay, so all this is added after you get them all. And then we have this area now, so you can put your own stuff in here. You could store your stuff in here as well. So there's all kinds of stuff here. And later on, when we upgrade a bit further, I do believe there is a creature that we can hire off that guy. We just got to get that guy here. So we'll keep that a secret, but so don't say, Duck Guy, what it is. So you see this bit is all dilapidated, but it will all gradually become a wonderful looking castle. We've probably got some money here. Yeah, here you are. We've got a bit of money here that they leave us. Hard to try and get it on the coin, but might as well pick it up. Hope they have a bigger area to sort of pick that up. And of course there's the map of Skyrim, which I got with my game. I got got it from somewhere and they give me a free map. But yeah, all this other area will be expanded out. All this, so this won't be all dusty and horrible. It'll be. There are battlements upstairs. Right, where have we got to go now? So yeah, I'm not surprised you've got 1,000 arrows. Hours, sorry, not arrows. Where's he gone? Hang on, who are we following? Isran or? Hang on. Follow Isran. I ain't got the other one there, don't have I? Where's Isran? He asked me to follow him. The marker seems to be on him for some reason. So I'm not sure where Isran is. Is this him?
What do you want?
Oh, that's the very friendly orc there. Right, Gunmar. They're probably all going to sleep now. But even this is kind of only semi done. So I've got to find the guy now, because it's not coming up as a marker for some reason. It's a bit odd. Oh, hang on. He's there. Always look at the map. It's kind of pointing at my character, kind of. So I'm a little bit confused here. Corner of that is behind me, which is my guy here. Oh, we could be upstairs. Aha! Aha! There he is. He's upstairs. I finally got there, Ghost. You know, takes a while, doesn't it? Takes a while for it to sink in. I gotta find the stairs. He's up in this upstairs area. I forgot. You know, it could also be upstairs. Supposed to follow Isran. Yeah, I'm going the wrong. It's because he's upstairs, and I'm not going upstairs. So yeah, he is in that area, but he's above the stairs. Well, I mean, how was I to know? Yeah, I didn't think of looking up. Now, I don't know if this is the right door. It's probably the wrong door here. It's the wrong door. God, we'll get there in a minute. Hang on, I need a torch or something. I'll make it daylight now, shouldn't I? So I went up the wrong stairs. Where are you, for goodness sake? So when it's on the spins, that's the kind of direction he's in. So if we keep going until it sort of spins, and then take the stairs, maybe we'll get up there. Because they're different kind of sections on the battlements. Is this it? I hope so. God, this is confusing, isn't it? Oh, I know, clairvoyance. Clairvoyance, what am I doing? That's the way to go. Clairvoyance. What an idiot I am. Forgot all about that one.
Huh?
Right, we'll go down the stairs and then see which way it goes. Maybe I ought to change to daytime. Right, where have I got to go? Up round here. I've got to have my weapon out because... Right, it's up this stairs, so we were close. You know, it would have been a good idea if they'd have, you know, made every area go to every area. Here he is, he's upstairs. Isran! I can't see a thing here. Let's get a torch out. This is why this game is so beloved. It's so many people love this game. It just does an RPG fantasy right.
This
and
vampire
tremendous
showed
amount
up
of detail in it.
I'm guessing
Fully
it's
voiced
the one
the
you
whole
found
through
in
all
the
the way.
crypt. Says it's got something really important to say to you. So let's hear it.
Speak to Serana.
You probably
Serana!
weren't expecting to see me again.
Well, I was. Because I've done this before. What are you doing here?
I'd rather not be here either.
Sorry,
but I
Isran.
needed to talk to
Frandalf
you.
was giving us a guided
It's
tour
important, so
of
please just listen
the place.
before your friend here loses his patience.
Yeah.
It's about me and the Elder Scroll that
It's
was
always about
buried.
you, isn't it? I mean, what about the scroll?
The reason I had it and why I was down there. It all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's
No.
not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards.
I didn't have a
He
clue.
wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost
he
himself
turned a bit,
in
did
it.
he? Went a bit. What do you mean, lost himself?
He just became absorbed, obsessed. He was kind of sick, actually.
Bit like me then.
The prophecy said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. For someone who fancied himself as vampire royalty, that's pretty seductive. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him.
Yeah, you're right, Ghost.
That's why I was sealed away with the scroll.
So, what is all this to do with the Dawnguard?
I'm sorry. I had heard there were vampire hunters here. I thought they might want to know about a vampire plot to enslave the rest of the world.
Yeah, that's what
Was
they're
I
up to.
wrong?
No, you're right. We just have to convince the others you're on our side.
Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
I wanted to ask the other question, but that is past now. I didn't get. Right, as Isran.
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me.
What do you mean?
Is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now?
Because we're going to need her help. Set your hatred aside and try to... Yeah, let's set the hatred aside and let's see the larger picture, Isran.
Set my hatred aside? Not a chance. It's what keeps me strong.
You don't trust her? Fine. Trust me. I believe in her.
You better know what you're doing.
Oh, I do.
It can stay for now. But if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible.
You got it.
Got it. You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry.
What a lovely
in case
lady.
you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me. Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us can read it.
No. No, he isn't friendly. Who can? Yeah, he said all that about her, and then she turned around and she was very nice and polite. Who can?
Well, the Moth priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away. In Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your Moth priest.
How fortuitous.
You know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a Moth priest? Skyrim's a pretty big
Well,
place.
I could ask a carriage driver or an innkeeper, just off the top of my head. What would a Moth priest actually do? Yeah, he's a nice chap, isn't he?
Well, back before the College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people
Of course
probably
we do.
shouldn't know about. I'd come with you, but I don't know if I can trust your friend. Let me know if you want me along.
What? Elrond? Elrond? He's my right-hand man.
If you want to come along, it has to just be me and you.
Oh no. Oh dear.
If you want to come along, it has to just
Elrond?
be me and you.
That's going to make things difficult, isn't it? Is there anything I can drop? If I'm going to drop anything, I got to drop it now. Because, what a shame. I'll have to drop the pelt. Let me drop everything I can here. I'll have to drop the gold ore and blow it. I'd drop the Pantes flute thing if I could. And I'll drop anything I don't want. The Black Star, I gotta make use of this. But I haven't got this soul thing that drains the souls yet. Put Elrond items in that barrel. That's a good point. That's a very good point. I'll just pick that back up. Thank you, Ghost. Yeah, well, we can put it in any of the chests here. I do believe it will not be stolen. You know, they're a good bunch here. Yeah, there's a barrel here. Right, let's try and remember this spot first of all. It's upstairs. Hang on, let's find a place that's a bit more recognisable. Right, upstairs in the barrel that's next to this webbed hole. If I remember, that'd be a miracle. Oh, there's a pie in there. There's an apple pie. What a stroke of luck. Right, let's see. See, that one is quite a good one, that one, the same as that one. They're both quite good ones, so I would like to keep those if I can. So anything I don't need. Now, I've got too many of them, although these don't weigh anything, come to think of it, so it's pointless doing that. See, I'm keeping that as my backup. And that. Well, that doesn't weigh anything either. Nor that. Just put Elrond's items in the barrel. Yeah, I could do. Yeah, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell Elrond to stay here. But if he may, after you know, if we don't come back to him for a few days, he may make his way back home, which will be back to the sleeping giant in Riverwood. So he'll be back there. So we'll do that. So I'll get myself as light as possible. Am I dropping this, or am I hope I'm putting it in there. Apparel. If I go to, scroll. I could get rid of some of these scrolls. I don't use this sort of calm one. That's not a bad one. Reanimate a dead body. I don't worry about people fleeing because they tend to be over that level anyway by now. So I'll drop that in there. I'll drop an ale or two. I won't drop those. If there's any books, I'll put them in there. I usually keep the little journals because they kind of remind me of things I got to do. That only weighs 1, and I would like to sell that. So I'll drop the bear pearl. These. Oh yeah, those are valuable. That is very, very valuable. That one. That's the best soul gem you can get. So we've got to keep those because when we do the get well into the enchanting, that is going to be a brilliant one to have. That's the best one, along with the grand soul gem. Those are the two best ones in the game. So I want to keep those for the enchanting. I want to keep these on me because I wanna. Now the soul gem fragments, I must admit, I've never found out what these are for yet. So I'm going to put those in there. That's about as light as I can go. Keys don't weigh anything. I need the food. I need the. Potions. I could drop some potions in. Magicka regenerates. I like. I want that one. I want that one. Blocking. We're not a blocker. We'll keep that one. Restoration spells are stronger. Could come in handy. I always keep the damage health ones. The regeneration ones, I don't usually worry about doing their stamina. I'd rather just whack them until they're dead. Potion of two-handedness, we're not going to need that either. Let's get rid of as many of these as we can. Pickpocketing might be handy. I think that'll do because I don't want to waste too much time. Right. So Elrond, I would like you.
I'm right behind you. You go on ahead.
To wait here. Alright, because then you're near the barrel. Alright? In fact, if you could roll out the barrel. I could just jump over here, of course. That saved me. Right,
if you want to come along, it has to just be me and you.
Oh, I've probably got to tell him not to follow me then. Oh, that was stupid. Let's go back up. I forgot I got to tell him not to follow me at all. Cause he's waiting, but he'll still be follower. Forgot that. Elrond, I'm very sorry to say. This is the end. I'm going.
Well,
let me
get going.
Follow me, and then I want to.
I've got your back.
It's time for us to
I'll
part.
head back home if you need me.
Yeah. Oh, he's going back home. Go back home then. I don't care. He's going to go back home. So it was sleeping giant. So we can always pick him up another time. But Serana, she's a bit like that. She's a bit selfish. You know, she likes to be just her. I think she likes me. He will still have my items. Yeah, he will still have my items. Oh yes, that's why sometimes your loaded screens take a little while. is because you know, is remembering all the stuff that, which is why the more you play this game, and especially if you're doing mods and you add mods, so those followers that are in, you know, Sleeping Giant, you know, I've got a few extra followers in there. That's why it takes a bit longer to load. The normal game is very quick at loading in, it's just a couple of seconds. But the more you add, right, we got a. Right, we could ask are we near, is this where we are now? Yeah, we could ask one of these stables. But yeah, you will still have the armour. I will have some biscuits in a minute. It's a nice map. And you can zoom in a little bit like this. But yeah, I've got that exact map on my wall, in fact, right in front of me. And I've got the Oblivion one on my left. And the Middle Earth one on my right. You've got to go the whole hog these days. Yeah, but she won't. Oh, that's a good point. But I'm going to find out first if this guy here... Uh-oh, the vampire hunters are here. Once you start this, of course, you get vampires coming, which means you might get caught by the old vampirism. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Oh, that's not going to be a lot of good, is it?
That's the best you can do.
So we may catch vampirism now. Don't kill the guy that sells the horses, for goodness sake. Anybody else? Yeah. This is what happens. Getting my garlic. You getting my garlic out? Nice one. Getting the garlic out. Yeah. It doesn't work, Ghost, by the way. If you I'm an aficionado on that kind of thing. It doesn't work. Garlic. That's just a load of old cobblers. Sorry to spoil it for you. Right, just got to get rid of one more. If he kills that guy who sells the horses or whatever it is, I'll smush her in two. Every time you fight these guys, there's a chance of vampirism. Oh! I haven't used the health potion yet. I mean, actually, in Oblivion, that is a cure. That is a cure for vampirism. Is the garlic? So they do actually use that in the game. I lost the wherever the woman was. So you do have to collect garlic. So maybe it is true. I don't know where the body went. Right, let's go back and get our sweet lady. Has she made her way there? He asked. Right, I got to ask the carriage driver now. Yeah, oh yeah, let me look. But yeah, quite a few times you will get. Yeah, there you go. So we have got to use the. This is why I always carry potions of cure disease. Is because you're gonna get these guys coming after you now. So we're gonna cure disease like so, and then it's gone now. So I always try to make sure I got some of those.
My carriage is the safest way to travel.
Is it? Have you seen a moth priest?
It's one of them imperial scholars, right?
Yeah.
Old man with a grey robe.
Yeah, that's it. That's right. Have you seen him?
Might be that I have, but I can't say for sure. I got enough troubles on my mind just trying to scrape by.
Well, be more precise. Please. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put my persuasive outfit on. This might help. It might tip the balance. We'll put the Mask of Clavius Vial on. I think that's the only thing I got.
See ya.
But this sometimes just tips it over the edge.
It's one of them imperial scholars.
Yeah.
I got enough troubles on my mind just trying to scrape by.
Right, it's very important that I find him.
Can't help you, friend. I might remember better if my pockets weren't so light.
Didn't work. It wasn't quite enough. Maybe this will put your mind at ease.
Oh, yes. I remember
Yeah, he's all right now.
You wanted me to take him out to Dragonbridge, but I told him it ain't one of my stops.
It ain't. Right, completed. Ask a driver. Right, completed. Visit the College of Winterhold to ask about the Moth Priest. Have I done that? Ask people in Dragonbridge if they've seen him. Right, first of all, we need our friend. We need to go back to our friend. Hello, there's one. There. We'll have the vampire dust, and we'll have the necklace. And actually, this is a pretty sexy outfit. You know, if you compare that to our outfit that we got on, it's not a bad one. Am I not wearing armor? Did I sell me armor? Oh no, what a dumbo. No, we're wearing that. Although that's 41. But yeah, I mean this, yeah, it's worth a little bit, but I won't bother. But actually, that's a nice armor when you put it on. It's quite revealing, as you can see there. Right, I want to go back and get Sorine. Not Sorine. What's her name? What's her name now? Serena. Serena told me, and I saw there's the Dragonbridge. Now, I don't know if she's made her way there. So I'm going to go back to Dawnguard to see if she's there. If she's not, she may have made her way to... She may have somehow magically heard of this. Yeah, so I hope the Elder Scrolls is as good as this, but they improve on it. You know, animations, more to the combat. You know, things like being able to roll and all this kind of stuff. You know that you know we need more options on combat. It does get better with every game, the combat. So if everything's improved and we got 4K graphics and all that, I'll be a very happy man. I just hope I can hang on that long. We got to find her now. Where would she hang out? Hello. Where would she be hanging out? Is there a quest marker for it? Or is she gonna follow now anyway because I've got rid of the other guy? So she might be making her way there. Not sure.
Need something?
Is she on the map here? I think she might turn up actually. I'll have a very quick look. And I mean quick. It looks so nice in the daylight, doesn't it? There's actually a chest there. I could have put it in there. Some gold in there, a soul gem. Targets have improved combat skill. That'd be good. Go to the city. You found out. Yeah, I think I'll do that. She might actually be making her way there now that I've got rid of me follower. Oh yeah. This is it. See this guy here? You can hire this guy.
If you're putting yourself in harm's way, you'd best be prepared. Take these.
Oh, he's giving me a load of Dawnguard stuff. I don't particularly want it, but look, I could buy an armored troll, and he could be my follower. So I could do that. But yeah, I didn't really want this armor. That's kind of going to weigh me down. But it does have a advantage against vampires. Apparently. But now I can't move. So I will put it in that chest. He said, moving very slowly. And it should be safe here. Where do I see that chest? Because this is kind of like a second home here. So you can actually, you know, just stay here. In fact, we've got some soul gems here, so we'll have those. So yeah, once you join these things, you see what I mean about this game? It's so organic. You know, once you make friends with somebody, then obviously you're all right. Where do I see that chest? I'll put it in a barrel. I'll put it in this barrel. Right, we're putting in the barrel in here. This could be the Dawnguard armor. I mean, we could pick this up at any time, because every time we come back we can go and get another lot. I've never really bothered about wearing it. I think I wore it when I first played this game, but it has a certain advantage against vampires, I think. So we'll go to that location, I think. She might be meeting us there. Dayspring Canyon is the name of this place. And then we'll go to that place, go to the marker, and at the top. Right, ask people in Dragon if they saw it. Right, we got to go there. Dragon Bridge, which is close to the Statue of Meridia. And I'm going to get a couple of biscuits while you look at a Draugr there. But yeah, everything about this game is an actual treat. You know, even, you know, going into that loading screen there, you've got things to look at, you know, and you can zoom in and zoom out and turn them around, you know, explore them, something to occupy you while loading screens are on. And also they give you advice as well. Sometimes they just give you advice. And it's usually to do with things that you know, if you've just got into a dwarven thingy, it will tell you about dwarves. So it's pretty good stuff. That's why I like this game. It's just very organic how everything works in it, which is really great. And this guy who's playing it on VR, he says, I can see why people like this game. And it's his first time playing. It was kind of about a year or so ago, so I'm kind of like catching it a bit late. But I missed the VR, and so I thought, well, I'll look at this guy. And then I realised this guy's never played this game before, so that was really interesting. I picked the flowers because some of these are for health, aren't they? So he's really enjoying it, and I've got some news. I mean, I know you think I'm just throwing me money around, but I'm very, you know, frugal, and I look after my money, and you know, I've got I'm not rich or anything like that. I'm just, you know, just modest, but I've got a nice little pension that comes in, and I don't waste money. So what I save up, I used to buy myself little treats. And I've ordered an Oculus Quest 2 because I've given up on my PC playing VR because I just can't get it to work. Sometimes Windows says, oh yeah, it's fine, and then other times it won't work, and then other times it works and then it stops. You know, it just never seems to be reliable. So I'm getting the portable one. I can just put it on and I can play games. The only trouble is I can't play Skyrim unless I plug it in with a lead, and because my computer's not working, I don't think that's going to work. So, you know, I'm even tempted to get the VR camera for the PlayStation 4, but it's not very good, and Skyrim is quite blurry when you're playing it. The PS4 Pro, it is sharper, it is a lot better. So we just gotta ask people. If I get a PlayStation 5, I'd think about it, because then I could play it. At least I could play it on that in VR. It won't be as good as the PC, obviously, but at least I'll be able to get back in it. I miss walking around in this world. You know, it's amazing in VR. You know, everything's so big.
Welcome. Let me know if you want.
You can't grasp how big this is until you're in VR and you're actually standing next to this person. And of course you can have a bit of fun. You can slap them around the face and all this kind of stuff. So.
Something different about you, I can tell. Hope you ain't here to cause trouble.
That's a nice greeting and a half, isn't it? Right, let's go and just ask people.
Respect the law, and you'll have no trouble in Dragonbridge.
Right, obviously these are not the people to ask. They just want to come in and have a drink. So this is the place. I do believe this is the place where we're supposed to be meeting. Dragonbridge? Yeah. Ask people in Dragonbridge. Excuse me, excuse me.
If you're looking for a room, you want the Four Shields.
I'm not looking for a room.
You look like you've seen your share of adventure.
Oh, I have. Oh, I have, madam. Know anything about a moth priest visiting Dragonbridge?
A moth priest? I'm sorry, I don't know anything about that. Try asking one of the guards.
Okay, thank you. Well, thank you for that. At least that helped. Hello.
The Greybeards have arranged a truce between the Stormcloaks and Imperials. How long can such a thing last?
I don't know, I'm not interested. Know anything about a moth priest visiting Dragonbridge?
Ah, so that was a moth priest then?
Yep.
He rode through town not long ago with an escort of soldiers. They didn't stop, just headed south across the Dragon Bridge.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Right, which way is south? This way is south. Right. I wonder why it's called Dragon Bridge, by the way. That is why. There's a dragon's head on it, and it's a bridge. Kind of makes sense. You know, they don't come up with, you know, fantastic names, you know, they just name it as it is.
Smell that fresh air?
Can you teach me about speechcraft? Because it doesn't always work.
Ah, well, after a little incident with a roguish lad and the daughter of a prominent thane, well, let's just say best not. Afraid not. But if you're serious about sharpening that tongue, you might try the Bard's College in Solitude.
Well, thank you.
Good day.
What waste of time that was. No, good, nice man. Right, search along the road. It doesn't say, so we just got to search along the road. Detective, not even a marker. It's actually not holding our hand. See? Now in Morrowind, you had to do looking around. They didn't have pointers then. So Morrowind, you really did have to look around. Hello, what's this then? Interesting stuff. Poor old guy there. I'd sell that, but it's not worth a lot. There seems to be something here. There's a book for a start off, and I guarantee this will be a skill book. I guarantee it won't be a skill book. There's a vampire there. Can I have a closer look? Man, that's a lot of lipstick. It's a vampire note. I have new orders for you. Prepare an ambush just south of the Dragon Bridge. Take the Moth Priest to Forbears' Holdout for a safekeeping until I can break his will. Kind of stupid, they shouldn't have left that on her, should they? That's a kind of a giveaway for where he is. We'll steal the gold, we'll have the potion of light feet, and we'll have the vampire dust. Right, is there any ingredients here I haven't eaten yet? Athelas. I think that's because we've got the Lord of the Rings thing. So we've got Athelas. Good one, isn't it? There's a restore help. See, that's the flower. So that's what, yeah, I think you said that last time, Ghost, about the flower, wasn't it? Or find things that would do that. A human, oof, don't know if I want to eat that, but but yeah, we got to keep unlocking these because some of them could be restore health, whatever. So we got to keep doing this. Pearl, I didn't really want to eat that, but still. Restore health. Also, those, yeah, I bought 3 of these as well, by the way, before just before the stream, because that gives you health. By the way, that lady in the shop in yeah, of course we get these, you know, effects happen. The lady in the shop that sold us that, because we've got to a certain level of speech with her, because, well, not speech, but, you know, traded with her. She is the lady with the potions, I think it was, in Whiterun. She actually leaves me potions and lots of ingredients to pick up for free. So every time I go there now, she's going to leave some ingredients for me. So, that's what I mean about the game, it's so organic. We helped her, we've given her a lot of business, so she's rewarding us. Well, that's why I love the game. Yeah, in most games it's just good to shop, buy this, but sell that, you know, there's no reason for doing it, you know. There's a lot of blood here, scattered. Is it saying follow the blood trail? It just says rescue the Moth Priest. But there is blood. So we just follow the blood trail here, which is kind of leading towards where the marker is. Be careful. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I'm not sure where she is. I thought she was gonna, but I didn't want to spend all day looking around the castle. That's a good point. I am on my own. There's blood there, and there's blood here. Right, we're going in there then, all on our own. This could be a risky one, couldn't it? I need a biscuit. I'm surprised you haven't bought this, Ghost. But it's probably not your kind. But you can play in third person, you know, and zoom out, so it's kind of like your normal game. Right. That's a great idea, Ghost. What a brilliant idea that is. When you do this on Xbox, it doesn't actually go into a bouncy ball. What do we call it? Right, what are we doing in here? Just remind myself what we're doing. We got to rescue the Moth. Moth Priest, right. Of course, I've done a lot of these. Oh yeah, I remember this. Right, this is where we get these horrible death hound things. These are vicious things, I'll tell you. They take a bit of killing sometimes. They do a lot of damage to you. See what I mean? Right, we're going to need the healing one. We can just swap between these two. Probably coming in with a torch was probably not a good idea. Or flames showing. So I think we'll use this as much as we can. I think they usually just got meat on them and a collar. And on my original playthrough, I kept the collar because I wanted one of everything. I mean, call me a loony, call me a nutcase, but it's kind of thing that people do when they play this game. Is they just want they want every kind of armor in the game, and every, you know, they want a bit of all of it. I do believe we got to go in there. Yeah, I kind of remember. I do have a memory of this locked away somewhere. Now you see the gargoyles up there. They could have come down and attack us, of course. They can. Did I just fall down a gap there? Now you could call me a ninny hammer for doing that, and I'm fighting against the tide here. I'm sure Sam would have called me a ninny hammer. There is a way of getting out of here, don't worry. I have done this before, don't worry. Yeah, there is a way up. I can fight against the tide, that is. Although it's kind of not looking great at the moment, is it? But I'm sure, yeah, it's a long way around once you fall in. Looks like you did fall down by walking with your eyes looking up. Right, well, we've got there by a different method instead of going up the stair. Right, you've got to be ready here because something's going to happen. In fact, creeping would have helped, although I was creeping a little bit. Now, what I would give to be an archer right now. See, they're kind of suspecting me. They're not quite sure. And it looks like now they've seen me. Yes, they have seen me, so there's no point with the disguise anymore. Although, is this a disguise? So, we're going up here, and we're going to get this vampire thrall, which could mean we get vampirism again. And I'm in deep trouble. So I try and heal as fast as possible before something else hits me. Like him. And with an almighty blow on him. Because you can do the old power, the power one, where you press and hold it. That gives you a power shot. So there is a bit of intricacy in the. You know, you can even do it at angles as well, like you could in Morrowind. It had it in that as well. It's a little bit more tricky to do the diagonal one, but there is a quest where you've got to hit things diagonally.
Monster, how much longer?
Now we've got to be careful here, because this guy is quite strong. We want this one, because that gives us fire, frost and shock resistance. So let's go with a couple of these, and then we'll try and use up these 30 minor ones. So we've got plenty now. So I'll try the almighty blow.
No one bests an orc.
Once your stamina runs out, they just become small hits really. So it won't stagger. A Weystone focus. I cannot equip it. Well, I could pick it up if I want. Now that I could sell. I'll pick it up because I might be able to sell it. Oh, there's a lovely chest there. Yeah, I may have caught a disease. Yeah. yeah. I could run out of these. I'm gonna leave it a while. If you got to cure this, you got to take something for it within 3 days. This is phase 1. So you could just easily take your potion. Phase 2, you gotta take it. You've also got to take a potion or get a blessing from a church. Okay. If you get to phase 3, there's no going back. You cannot get rid of it. So you've got to do the special quest, which requires you to. One of the things is. I'm gonna take it though, but I'll probably get it again in a minute. So I can't take any of this because I'm going to be too heavy, aren't I? But this would be something we could come back to with Elrond, because they'll still be dead here. So that was Malkas. But we got a potion of minor healing. Right then. Now then, what we got to do now? What happened to Sorine is what I want to know. Not Sorine. I forgot to bring her, didn't I? It could go down as a classic mistake. Now I think we've got to put that thing into something. But I wouldn't swear my life on it. I'm pretty sure. Right, so you see this object here, we've got to put the Weystone source in there. And to deactivate the magical thingy. We got to defeat the enthralled. Yeah, oh yeah, this is the guy. Yeah, we got to kind of wear this guy down so that he submits. Ooh, I nearly left it. Let it go too far there. And I'll take a stamina one so that I can do a really big hit.
Stop! I yield!
Right, he yields.
That wasn't me. You were fighting.
You arrived just in time. I think those vampires were getting hungry.
Yeah, he was kind of like overtaken there, and we just kind of snapped him out of it by doing that. Are you alright?
I'm quite alright, thanks to you. Dexion Evicus is my name. I'm a Moth priest of the White Gold Tower. These vampires claimed they had some purpose in store for me, but they wouldn't say what. Probably hoping to ransom me, the fools.
I know why they needed you, because we need you for the sake.
All right then, enough mysteries.
We're called the Dawnguard, and we need you to read an Elder Scroll.
You have an Elder Scroll? Remarkable. If my knowledge of history serves me, I
Have to
recall
find
that
that
the
lady.
Dawnguard was an ancient order of vampire hunters. I will be happy to assist you with your Elder Scroll. Just tell me where I need to go.
You can find us at Fort Dawnguard near Stendar's.
Those vampires turn up.
Last one there's an idiot. You can actually sleep in the coffin, by the way. If I press that, we can go in there and we can we can have a little sleep. It's quite that in VR. Oh, the lag is starting. Oh dear. Oh yeah, it's lagging on mine too. Just as we get to the good bit too, Ghost. At a time, doesn't it? Right, let me just hang on for a minute then. I'll refresh my stream here. And see if it catches up. So I'll just pause for a minute, give it a chance to catch up. It is kind of lagging. Well, it's lagging now and again. See if it go up to 720 again. Right, how's it going? I try not to do anything to do too much sort of moving around, so that it kind of helps it a bit. I think this is all we can do here. If I look at the map, yeah, it's just this area. So let me, if it settles down, let me know. I try not to do anything, you know, with special effects and all this kind of stuff. I will go down here though, because oh no, that's where we came up, isn't it? Duh. Is that him over there? Probably is. He should be on his way, but you know, he's probably waiting for us. So maybe they don't all follow the. I know some of them do. They will go all the way back. Oh no, this is some enemy here. So he's obviously a guard that we didn't get to sort out. Let's use magic this time. Oh, I tell a lie. Let's use magic on this guy. Just keep him at bay, I think. He's kind of doing a bit of damage here. I don't want to take too many of these, so I'll take a couple. Maybe I don't want to get too close to it. Maybe not waste our magic either. Oh, where is he? Hang on.
Enough!
I know I was letting it go down too far there, but I was trying not to use my too many potions. I don't want to use up too many. I tend to use the one, but it saves me having to switch back to the other one. Right, so now we can go back out. So I think we got to go right the way back out. I'll try not to fall down that thing this time. Yeah, you got to kind of go around here. I obviously didn't see that. Being a loony. Over the bridge, yeah, you get kind of new architecture as well. There's kind of new kind of assets in the game as well with the Dawnguard, like the gargoyles and all that. So there's lots of new assets as well. They're both very good DLCs, and I played them both all. I think all the way through. I'm not sure. I may have done. I think I've pretty much done them. I know I've done the Soul Cairn one all the way through. May not have got every single location, but I've got most of the locations. over 3/4 of them. And the Dawnguard one I have completed. So I have done this. And I've done other characters where I've redone it. Right, so now we've got to... Is it okay, Ghost? I'll tell you what, let me restart it. Not restart the stream, but I mean restart YouTube. Because I'm not getting an answer from you, so... you could be putting things in, or you've got a bit of a lag and you're trying to catch up. It seems to be going okay. It looks like it's back up to 720. It seems to be okay, good. Right, we've got to report our success to Isran. It's all helping us to level up. I kind of want to, increase the, the one-handedness, which is why I got those gloves that increase the damage. Because I want to get the level up on this character, because things will get pretty tough otherwise. So we might be able to meet up with our friend now. Oh, I've forgotten her name. Sometimes, because I haven't played this character a while, I do kind of forget them. There she is. Serena, isn't it? Serana, that's it, Serana. Isran!
I'm impressed you could find a Moth priest so quickly.
Well, that's no problem. Does he have the scroll? Is everything ready?
For the reading? Yeah. Just let the old man know when you're ready.
Alright. Is that it? Where is the old man? Are you following me now?
Yes. That's a long story.
Spare me the details.
The short version is that my parents and we were followers of Molag Bal.
Molag Bal? The Daedric prince disgusts me. That is that huge, great big mace thing that we got. So I'm a follower as well.
I have to admit, I'm impressed. I didn't think you had the spirit for it.
Oh, I got the spirit.
You might already know that Molag Bal is the original source of vampirism. But what you probably
I do
don't
believe
know
so, yeah.
is that he still grants it to his more impressive followers. This isn't that watered-down child's power that you simply contract from another vampire. We're pure-blood creations of original vampires. We earned this.
Were you always a vampire?
A long story.
Yeah, well, we won't have a long... I mean, I've heard this long story, but...
I knew it would come to this one.
Right, here we go then.
I knew.
Here comes the interesting bit now. Stand by.
What can I do for you? My
well,
trip to
Dexion
Skyrim has become quite the adventure.
I'm glad you made it here safely.
Ah, my rescuer. It's good to see you again.
Yeah, sorry I had to hit you. Have my companions made you feel welcome?
It's not exactly the hospitality I'm used to, but your man Isran has seen to my needs well enough.
Good man, Isran.
And might I add, this is a remarkable fortress.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
I have colleagues back home that would love to study this place in detail.
Oh, bring them round. Are you prepared to read the Elder Scroll?
Oh, most certainly. Let's find out what secrets the scroll can tell. Now,
here we go. Ready?
Please be
Stand
quiet.
by.
I must concentrate. I see a
I wonder if he
vision
minds if I
before
look
me.
over his shoulder.
An image of a great bow. I know this weapon.
Oriel's
It is
bow.
Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying, among the night's children,
I can't see anything.
the Lord will rise. In an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one. The voice fades and the words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more here. The secret of the bow's power is written elsewhere.
Oh, there is something on there,
There
yeah.
is more to the prophecy, recorded in other scrolls. Yes, I see them now. One contains the ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision darkens. and I see no
Yeah, it's
more.
bad for your eyes,
To
by the
know
way.
the complete prophecy, we must have the other 2 scrolls.
Yes.
I must rest now. The reading has made me weary.
Come on, old man. You should get some
Yeah,
rest.
they do drain you, and if you keep looking at them, they will actually make you go blind. Yeah, that's a fact. So, let's speak to Serana now.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I do have a moment to talk. What's on your mind?
That Moth priest, Dexion. He said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls. I think I know where we can start looking.
Really? Why didn't you say something earlier?
Half the people in your little crew would just as soon kill me as talk to me. That doesn't exactly make me want to open up.
A good point.
I got a warmer welcome from my father, and that's saying something.
Yeah. What is it between you two, anyway?
Ever since he decided to make that prophecy his calling, we kind of drifted apart. I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. I'm just...
Yeah, same for
means to an
me.
end.
Hardly ever see Jess. So, where is the Elder Scroll?
We need to find my mother, Valerica. She'll definitely know where it is. And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself.
See, so this is why it's called the Elder Scrolls. Every single one of the series. This is the 5th. All based on the Elder Scrolls. You said you didn't know where she went.
The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Somewhere that my father would never search. Other than that,
Let
she
me
wouldn't
think.
tell me anything.
Oh yeah,
The way
this
she
is...
said it. Someplace he would never search. It was cryptic, yet she called attention to it.
Sounds like she was being cautious.
Maybe. What I can't figure out is why she said it that way. Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. And he's had all this time, too. Any ideas?
Sealed away like you were in Castle Volkihar?
I don't think so. She said she wanted to stay awake in case the situation was resolved. It had to be one of us, and, well, she's so much more powerful than I am. It just made sense for her to be out here. Anything else?
Hiding with the Dawnguard? That's my only other option.
They'd be even less welcoming to her than they've been to me. It would have been a bloodbath. And since the Dawnguard are still around, that must not have happened. Any other ideas?
In Castle Volkihar?
That almost makes sense. There's a courtyard in the castle. I used to help her tend a garden there. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful.
Isn't that pretty risky, staying around the castle?
Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward. That is, I don't think we'll actually trip over her there, but it's worth a look.
They aren't going to let us use the front door.
True. But I know a way we can get to the courtyard without arousing suspicion. There's
Good
an
on.
unused inlet on the northern side of the island that was used by the previous owners to bring supplies into the castle. An old escape tunnel from the castle exits there. I think that's our way in.
Right, let's go to the castle entrance. Yeah, let's
It's
do
around the
this.
side of the castle. Let's move.
Right, now Ghost, you are going to see something amazing now. Because we are going to one of those weird places that you're on about. And this
Yes?
could be
What
the
did
one
you
that
mean?
you saw. Because it is weird. So yeah. Right, now Serana, you can have her as a follower, I do believe. Like permanently. Yeah, I mean, I could go into all this, and I have done all this. Now, for a time now, she's going to be our follower, so we can give her stuff, but you do, at the end of this, you can have her as a follower, like permanently, as well. But yeah, if you're with the vampires, then they're also interested in Auriel's bow as well, so that all, you know, whichever side you choose, Auriel's bow comes into it, and they both want them for different reasons. So we'll go into all that. It's a really good quest. Right, I could trade some things with her if I've got anything spare. All she has is a dagger and an arrow. She could do with a bow, actually. She could do with a bow, I think. I'll keep Dawnbreaker. That's not a bad one. I mean, I could give her Dawnbreaker. It's 25 damage compared to 23, but that burns for 25 as well on top of that. So I don't know, we could give her that, lighten our load a little bit. But I made that one. I don't want to give that away. There's not a lot I can give away, to be honest. I got these boots to increase my carry weight, and I can deconstruct that and put my own on. But at the moment, I probably can't get it past 35 because I'm too low on enchanting. So I could give her like a couple of rings and that, but I don't think I've got much else I can give away, to be honest. I might give her a load of amethyst as long as she don't nick it. And
I can't wait to see the courtyard again.
Right, so let's see, what are we doing? So we've got to explore the courtyard. Okay, so let's show that on the map. Over that way. So what we'll need to do is get in the jetty and take a trip over to the castle. She's gonna follow us, I do believe. Serana? You're following us, aren't you?
What now?
Yeah, she's gonna follow us. Yeah, she's.
Can't wait to see the courtyard again.
Right, let's work our way out then. Yeah, it's an interesting quest. We need to be a little bit higher on the level. You know, because this is kind of, I wouldn't say the high level, but this is getting, you know, into the tricky stuff. So we've got to be careful here. I didn't get around having a chance of kind of leveling it up. It's because I've been playing Fable. I've been playing Fable 3 because I want to try and remind myself what Fable 3 is like. Because I've liked all three games, and I'm going to show the first one because Fable 1 has been redone and called the Anniversary Edition, which I've got. And I've never played Fable 1 all the way through. I've only played a small part of it. But that is one of the best remasters I've ever seen of a game. It came out in about 2006 or something. I'll try to keep away from these guys. Although that isn't keeping away. So she should be helping me now. She likes to throw the spells.
I'm not gonna die like this.
Oh! That is Serana, sorry, I beg your pardon. Now, of course in VR, you can just point your hands and aim at two people at once. It's magnificent.
I'm no fan of this.
Yeah, she'll throw a few magic spells, so she's a good one to have. Right, now I should be able to just travel straight there now. Where are we? Go to journal, do this, and then that should show it. So we've got to get around the back. So yeah, we got to travel there. This is a good quest. This. This is what you call DLC. You know, a very reasonable price. I think it was less than a tenner, and a massive amount you get. I mean, this whole quest is, you know, it goes on for quite a while. It's many hours extra in the game, and you can take either side. So you can, you know, do one side and then do the other side with another character, and become a vampire, which is really cool. It's just a bit inconvenient because in the sunlight it burns you, and you got to keep, you know, taking down bodies and all kinds of stuff. You know, you got to keep sucking the blood out of people, so you got to kind of creep into their bedroom and suck the blood out of them. So, so going out in the daytime, you know, does actually take away all your stamina. Right, hello Tyler, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're a Skyrim fan. I'm sure you are. Baumgartner, yeah, God, I do believe you've been with. Come and watch me before. I am good. Yeah, I hope you're good. Yeah, we're doing the vampire quest at the moment, so we're doing this one, and we're playing as a female Gandalf. at the moment. So we're doing that. Yeah, I'm kind of going to hide under here. We'll let Serana do all the work. Let's try and help her out a bit. Yeah, we got the some skeletons here with armour on. We're trying not to hurt Serana. So welcome, I hope you're feeling good. And I'm pretty sure you watched me when I did Skyrim, didn't you? So, hello, something's hitting me from somewhere else. I think somebody's shooting at me from another direction. Yeah, that guy up there. I'll leave her with him. And we'll go and get this guy. If I can get up there. How do I get up there? I don't think there's a way up there. It might have to. Oh, it's up there. Oh, hello. Lovely day for it. I'm out of magicka. I should be wearing me other one, shouldn't I? I could do a firebolt one. Let's go to the sword and sword and flames. That's usually good, isn't it? Where is he? Where'd he go? Oh, we got him. I think. Did he fall in the water? He might have fell in the water. Right, I'm gonna heal now. Hope there's nobody about. I know we're a bit low on. I could do with putting my robe on now, couldn't I? Let me take a magical potion a minute. Oh, I haven't got many of them. Take a bigger one there. Don't want to use all of it. I might have to use the sword actually. Might be a better idea. Get to the point. And if I can get the you know, the... Who is that shooting at me? Get off! Missed? Frandalf, what a terrible shot you are. Right, let's get rid of that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that Tyler has seen me before, but I can't remember if it was on Horizon Zero Dawn or maybe on here. I can't remember now. Now she has raised this guy, so this is her. So of course I can do the same. You know, which one is it? Is it conjuration? Raise a zombie. So we might, unless he's turned to dust, which he could have done, we might be able to raise him. No, they probably turned to dust. But yeah, we could have done that if we want to raise one. Right then, Serana. But she's very handy in a pinch. Don't forget to like the stream if you like what you're watching. I mean, you don't have to. I'm not forcing you, but it would be nice. So I hope Tyler as well. I mean, I do recall with that name. Right. Creep time. Yeah, we seem to be wearing armour a lot at the moment, don't we? Hello. There's a skeever.
That'll teach you.
Yeah, she comes out with the trash talk as well, like Serena. You know, they all got their little comments and things. So some of them, you know, like you know, Lydia, you know, they will comment. You know, when they come to a really good location, like a massive, great, you go in through a door and there's a great big opening, and she go, "Oh wow!" You know, they do kind of do all that as well. Which is, yeah, I like all that kind of stuff. A little bit extra. Yeah, they're kind of drawing. They're trying to draw the life out of you these days. One of the things you can get in this is, you know, Oh my goodness. Well, luckily we saved just coming through the door. Look at me, I'm frozen. And I think that was Serana, because she throws cold spells. So she's actually freezing me here. I got in the way of one of her spells, because you can get, she's, you can hurt them and they can hurt you. You can't kill them, because she's like a character which is unkillable, because she's a quest character. I'll try and do that again, this time without dying.
Done and done.
And he still stood up. Look at that, his legs gone limp, and they do creak. These skeletons. Right. See, we could change to the no armor thing, but that'd probably be a bit stupid, wouldn't it? Right, ready? I'll just do quick saves for now. Right, so yeah, I do remember all this.
Water cistern. Who's there?
You can't kind of forget this, but the dogs are very dangerous. They are quite strong. They do take big chunks out of you. It's a good job we got Serana. I've struggled at lower levels with these guys.
Who's there?
Another one. But we've got her. Oh! we just hit the one that Serana just brought back to life. So, that was kind of stupid. Can I wouldn't mind a dog on my side, actually. Oh yeah, we could use this drain vitality thing as well. Dragon skin, actually. I ought to have to get that one ready. Let me try my conjuration one on it. I want to see if I can raise. Oh, that's a zombie. Paralysis rune. Actually, I might use that. Like I said before, you are a danger to my. Thanks, Ghost. Really appreciate that. I really do. Oh, I love that. You always keep me grounded, Ghost. You do. You keep me grounded all the time. Just when I think I'm doing well, it's like you come down and you shoot me down in flames. It's great fun.
Where'd you come from?
I think oak flesh might come in handy here.
You stand a chance.
Oh, I'm kind of going for the dog again. Sorry, Serana. Although that may not be your dog, I mean, I don't know. I better take a potion. Now we're starting to use them. Diseased again, yeah, probably. Yeah, as long as I, after this, I quickly sort that out. Where's my, minor ones? Take a couple of minor ones. Best to get rid of these with swords. Mages are best dealt with swords, because they usually do more damage than you do. Creatures flee. I might get that because it's worth a bit of money. Hello, what's this? Not good enough to live in their stupid keep, am I? Stupid sods didn't realise I've moved into the Undercroft and started taking control of their own death hounds. I'll get my revenge. Cool. Doesn't weigh anything, so I might as well take it. Got a ring of destruction. Worth 500, I'll have it. And something there. Dog collar. Right, we should be going up there. So there's probably other people, other things down here. So I probably better not go down there. Let's not go too far. I tell a lie, we can't go that way. Or can we? I can't see a thing. Yeah, well, yeah, I probably am diseased. Yeah, you usually do. As soon as you get anywhere near a vampire, even if you're a little bit away, when they do that thing where they're trying to suck the life out of you, I think that's one of their things they do. They try and drain the health out of you. It kind of gives you that, so you can't really. It's hard to keep away from them. So I may as well wait till I get back and I hope I remember. I was gonna look for something then. What was it? I was gonna put a torch on. I think. Yeah. Oh yeah. There is a way around. It's round here. I think. Is it round here? Let's get a torch out. It's my last torch as well. There is a way round here. I can't remember which the right way is, but there is a way round to it. Maybe we got to go around the other area to get round to it. Like round here. Right, there's a alchemy lab here. So you never thought about getting this game then?
Yes? What did you need?
It's a good game. But, yeah. Don't listen to me. Alright, restore health. There we go. Can't make many, but we can make at least a couple. Restore magicka is always a good one as well. And we're going to keep unlocking stuff as we go on. So, good idea. I usually leave at least one of each because it could prevent us from getting another one. So I usually concentrate on these and I pick the ones with the lowest. I won't do the charred hide because I want to eat that. But anything with one, I usually do the ones because that is more likely to give you unlock a new one. So it's worth doing, always worth doing the ones that have got one only. And kind of mix it up a bit. I won't use that one. So weakness to fire. Well, that's good if we can hit them with a thing and then throw fire at them. I don't think it gives us does a tremendous amount though. 17%. So I'd rather wait until I get the magical stuff. I'm going to do resist fire though. I can't do that one? It's not letting me do. Oh, it might be. I think it's because these are all, some are already ticked. If you leave some already ticked, you can't do another one. So that's a little tip there. Yeah, you got to do 3. If you left 2 somewhere else. So probably need a few resist fires, fortify archery, and damage health. I've got magic regeneration ones, so I usually go for these kind of main ones. These are more you'll apply for weapons. That's good for a mage when you want him to stop regenerating his power. So I'll do one of these, but I don't use them very often. I tend to just go in there with the sword. It's kind of, because it's, until you get to higher levels, it's hard to outdo a mage. I won't keep making them because if I keep making them, I'm going to keep adding 0.5 for every potion. I've already tried to get rid of a few. Right, there's a potion there. Good. I'll pick up the leather straps because I do want to do some building, and the salt is always good for a meal. Right. And there is a stamina one there. That could be a skill book. It is. I won't take it. Some people used to do a thing where if you don't open this book and you put it on a bookshelf,
yes?
You can keep doing that skill over and over again. But I don't like doing stuff like that because I don't like cheating in this game. I don't like doing stuff that or exploits. I don't like doing that stuff. It's not the way I like to play. I want to play it the way it's meant to be played. Not all these exploit things. Right, so that gate now should be open. See, some would say I know what I'm doing. But I have done this before, although I'm not saying I remember every single bit, but I've got an idea. There's one over here by the look of it. Again, a mage, best to just go in there. Because look, by the time you do that, until I get higher levels on destruction, it's quicker to hit them. Oh, that's a dead skeever we already did. Serana, you're in the way. So if you put your weapon away, that usually gives you a bit more room to get through. It's a little tip there. Somebody's noisy. Here he is. Here he comes.
Where'd you come from?
Get off, you vicious. Oh, there's another one. Hang on. I didn't know there was another one biting at me heel there. Whammy. I usually take the stamina ones because you can get a good, real hard blow on them then.
That'll teach you.
Yeah, you get in the way of these things, she'll freeze you, alright. She's got a drain life skill, I do believe, there. I think it's drain life, and the other one is the frost, which... Frost does do you a lot of damage. If your mage is against you with a frost, that seems to do the most damage. It's frost for some reason. It slows you down for a start off. I will use my shout actually because I've got a freeze shout at the moment. But yeah, you wait till we get to the end of this, Ghost. Man, are we going to go somewhere weird. I'm taking that from your house. That's a poison. Red ones are always poison. Worth looking in here, might get some gold. Or some fine clothes. There's usually gold in there. In them there hills. Right, we're getting there. I should be creeping, I suppose, but you know, we're Frandalf. We fear nothing. We just get stuck in there. Hello. Hello. Now, we'll not be doing this in VR. By the way, that guy I'm watching in VR goes play the Skyrim. He doesn't like spiders at all. So he got a mod that turned them all into bears, which isn't much better. In fact, you could argue they're more dangerous than a spider because they do real big swipes at you. When he first did it, he did it wrong, he installed it wrong, and it turned them into foxes, which is a far better idea. And sometimes you do get something behind this these webs, so it's worth hacking away at it. It might be a chest behind it. Here comes the spider then! It's good to do the old flames on these guys. But yeah, what are these in VR? I'll tell you what, they are big. They are as big as you. So they are... I can see why he did that, because if you got one of these things coming at you in VR, man, it is scary. Especially the giant one, which is... See, if you look at your character here, he's pretty big, and when he's standing up, he's higher than you. So in VR, you're looking up at the thing. That's how big they are. So everything just seems so much bigger in that. But man, if he'd have had spiders, that would have frightened the life out of him. Right, let's put that down, whatever that is. So it looks like we have to go this way to unlock that and face the creepy spider. Now sometimes there is things behind the webs. I mean, I would, when I get the PlayStation 5, which is looks like it's never going to happen at this rate. I'm trying to think of the correct way now. There should be two different ways here. One is to unlock the thing. Oh, there's a chest there. So there was a chest behind the thing. I wouldn't mind getting the PSVR 2. I know it's going to be expensive. I got an Oculus Quest, but I can't do an Oculus Quest and play Skyrim unless my PC's working. And it's going to be higher resolution, so Skyrim should play beautifully on that with a higher resolution. It should be much sharper, but I got a feeling it's going to be very expensive. How do I get out of here? Is it through here? Yeah, I think it's through there. There we go. But I know we keep saying it about VR, but until you've tried it, it's shocking. It really does feel like real life. It's amazing. Oh. Did I? Yeah, of course. As soon as you turn on this thing that she's brought back to life, then yeah, they do turn against you. Why have I got that for some reason? I've accidentally swapped weapons. I might harp on about VR, but everybody that plays VR, you really do get sucked in, and you don't want to stop. It really does kind of take you over. I mean, a lot of people I know, I've watched people playing games and stuff, and then all of a sudden they do nothing but play VR. They don't want to play nothing else. I think I just come through here, didn't I? That's it. I'm losing track of where I'm going here. They kind of don't play anything else after. I think it's unlocked something that we can go through now. Just got to find it. Might be here. Hang on, I'll get a clairvoyance, otherwise I'll be going round in circles. Okay, I got a right spot. Ow. Oh yeah, it drops these two side bits here. So that's what it did. So we had just a single bridge, but now it drops two side bits. So that's what it did. So you wouldn't have thought of that when you first saw this.
This leads out to the courtyard. Just head for the door.
And I got a game that I bought on VR, and then just after that, the PC let me down, and I couldn't play it anymore. So I barely paid 5 minutes of it, and I'll be able to play that on the Oculus Quest 2. So, because anything I own on the other Rift, some of them I can play on the Quest, not all of them, not the big ones like Elite Dangerous. I can play that in VR, but not on Quest 2. Right, okay, we're getting to the good stuff. What I'm going to do is check my weapon now, because it may have run out of juice. It's not quite, but so I better fill that up. And I usually use these low ones first, and then use. Well, in fact, I won't use that one yet. Oh! What
happened to this place?
I meant to
been torn down.
press to put the thing away, and I pressed the button.
Well,
sorry, Serana.
It's like
oh!
to set foot here in centuries.
I'll remember this one.
This used
You
to
have
lead into the castle's great hall. Looks like my father had it sealed up. I used to walk through here after evening meals. It was beautiful once.
Right, these are all the phases of the moon, and we've got to find the missing discs to go in here.
Do you know how beautiful something can be when it's
okay? So we've got to look for all these pieces. They're all around this area.
To see it like this. Wait.
Where is she? Right, Serana.
Yes. What did you need?
Were you and Valerica good?
Before
close?
my father became obsessed with a prophecy, my mother and I spent quite a bit of time together. She was very fond of our alchemical garden in the castle courtyard. She taught me quite a bit about cultivating quality regions.
So you always got along?
Like the best of friends. I would never hesitate to share anything with her.
What, really?
It was very sudden. It was almost like one day we were a normal family, and then the next, I didn't know who they were. I'd try to visit my mother in the garden, and she'd quickly shoo me away, saying she was much too busy.
Why? What do you think, you were a child? That's why we're headed there.
She had to be up to something in that garden. I'm hoping it's a clue that will tell us where she went.
Okay. Right, so I've got to look for these things. It may say that on the quest thing, I can't remember. It may have come up there and I didn't see it, you know me. Explore the courtyard, yeah. So it's not going to tell us what but
something's wrong with the
you kind of
moondial
notice
here.
these are missing,
Some
and
of
when
the
you do that, it
crests are
says
missing,
place
the
missing
dial is
crest.
I didn't even
So
know the
we just
crests
got to
could be
find
removed.
these missing bits,
Maybe my mother's trying to tell us something.
which are kind of all around this area. Right, explored the area, so we've got to investigate the moondial now.
I'm telling you, there's something strange with the moondial.
So we got I don't think we could explore. I think we got to ask about it. We got to kind of press on here or something, haven't we? Have I got to actually walk up to it, or is there a piece? I think is we got to do something with this dial. Let me just check the thing. It just says investigate it.
I'm telling you, there's something strange with the moondial.
I may have to ask her. What is so special about the moondial?
Well, as far as I'm aware, it's the only one in existence. The previous owners of the castle had a sundial in the courtyard, and obviously that didn't appeal to my mother. She persuaded an elven artisan to make some improvements. You can see the plates that show the phases of the moons, Maser and Secunda.
Does it work?
That's the thing. What's the point of a moondial? I always wondered why she didn't just have the whole thing ripped out. But she loved it. I don't know. I guess it's like having a piece of art, if you're into that sort of thing.
Well, put it this way, if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be doing the, this would be a stupid quest. So what exactly am I doing to it?
Hard to say. Maybe if we found the missing crests, we could figure it out.
Figure it out, yeah. Good one.
Look around for the missing crests. Even
Right,
in
okay.
this mess, they should stick out.
So it kind of half helps you. It's kind of sometimes this game doesn't always give you a pointer or everything. Sometimes you have got to look around a bit first before it kind of activates. The next bit. That looks like one. And then we got to put them in the correct position, of course. Now I do know that there's at least one or two in this area, and then the others are in the other doors. And these are new things here, so it's worth picking these up because these give us new ingredients. I don't get these very often. There's another one in the water there. So it's worth picking these up. And the spiky grass. This is one of the new things in this DLC. It's a spiky grass. There are some new ingredients as well. So it's worth picking these up because you won't get this very often unless you come back here. Right. So I look around. I know there's a few in the courtyard, and then there's a few where we got to go in one of these, each of these doors. Right. So we got to find out where they go. Now, where would they go? Okay. So if we look around, it's going. So that's a half moon. So that's probably a full moon there. No, it might be we got to do them in a certain order. We don't have the proper one for that.
If we had the crests, we wouldn't have to keep hanging around this lovely place.
Right, we have that one. So that's the kind of quarter, half, 3/4, full. So that's going to be a full one. So, and then you've got a 3/4, a half, a quarter, and then that would probably be the kind of. Right, is it no moon? I can't remember now. I don't know, what do you call it? It's not a full moon, but the other one. Right, and then we got to go through one of these doors. I do, I just got to remember which one we came in now. So let's have a look at the map. So I've got to try and think where we first came in. Because I think the Undercroft is where we came up from. So... and so now we have the two towers. so now we're going into the two towers, of course. I don't know what that reminds me of. It reminds me of something. So it probably will be a 3-hour stream now. But yeah, it's an interesting quest. This is why I like these games, because when they have a quest, they're not just one of these come here, go over there, do that. They go on for quite some time. There's a lot to them. And that's what I like about Elder Scrolls, is when they do quests, they're really good quests. There are fetch quests as well, but you know, they are doing some really good ones. Well, now this thing here is a sleep. Should have hit that before it woke up, and I better do it now. Oh, I haven't got me. Have I not favorited it? Oh, I took it off of the thing. That should be number 1. Yeah, they're going to be tougher now. Oh, hang on. I couldn't swing my weapon there. I couldn't swing it. Sometimes when they hit you with a heavy blow, it stuns you. It does stun you, a bit like when you stagger them, they stagger you. So sometimes if you hold a shield up and your shield and your sword disappears, that's stagger. That means you've lost the ability to fight back. So when you see that, where your shield or your shield and your sword goes, that is what's happening. You're taking a stagger, so it takes away your weapon, so you can't use it. So that simulates a dagger. I probably may not have known that, but you know, not a lot of people know that. I don't know why I'm laughing, but I laughed for some reason. But I was laughing at my own jokes. Well, there is moving. Could be in between. There you go. It sometimes scares myself sometimes. Oh, good. I can't remember when I leveled up last. Right, of course. This is the time to do it. When you're in a battle and you're almost out of health, and you get a level up, do the level up. It fills all 3. What would I need now? I might go with because that with the sword it'll help a bit. Right, what can I do on destruction now? Because I would like to push this boat out a bit further. Can't on that. See, I don't really want to do that. Can I do intense flames? Fire damage causes targets to flee. That could be a good one. I don't, because I'm trying to do a fiery character. Now that would be a good one, because that means we can throw the higher spells and use less magicka. So I'm going to unlock that one. I know this might be a bit of a waste there, but it uses less magicka, so it does help. Gold ingot there, but I suppose I better take this because gold ingots are not that many of them. Where's Serana? I hope I haven't killed her. I don't think she's killable, but you can stagger them. But if you keep on hitting them, I do believe they are not unkillable. But because I've got this, although I haven't got that mod on this particular game, it's only on Xbox. Just remind myself I'm going the right way. They do become unkillable. They become invulnerable because you can very easily kill your own follower, as you know. And I have done that, don't worry. I killed Lydia once. Oh, hang on, I didn't look for the thing. There should be a one of those tower things here, moon things here. I forgot that. This is my last torch. So I might have to use the mage light. Uh-oh. Here's a frosty. Oh, we got to hit this guy. Oh! Man, I thought I beat him to it. Sorry, Ghost. But that was stupid. So now I've got to do that again. Good job I came through the door because I preserved the first bit. Let me keep him away this time and weaken him a bit first. Oh, crikey. I just fell down into another one. At least try and weaken him a bit. Probably a potion of weakness to thing probably help. Oh, now I'm surrounded. Get off! Yeah, crazy archers won't last long. Right, this is where the conjuration one will work, because he can help us out. He won't do it for long, but it's somewhat. I mean, let's get the best of them. Let's get one of these. Oh, that's not. Where's the other guy? The guy that was armoured. I want the armoured guy, because he's less powerful. Where's the armoured guy go? I can't see him. Yeah, you take him on. Alright, I'll keep an eye on it this time. Right, I did the heavy blow there. Right. Actually, let me just do a... yeah, it's better to raise a guy who he's got armor on. He's going to be a bit more deadly. Let's use this now. Right, let's try that conjuration. I'll put that one on the bar, really. I don't use these enough, all these things. I must admit, I go for something, I barely ever use it. Oh, he's not a zombie, is he? He's a skeleton. That's why. Kind of makes sense. Right, I'm looking around for potions while I'm here, because there's usually our potions here somewhere, hanging around. Oh, there's the charcoal, by the way. Charcoal is, you don't see that often in the game, but it is used for one quest only. Maybe we'll get to that at some point. Right, let's use clairvoyance. You know, I'd love to be able to show you Elder Scrolls 6 and be playing that completely blind. Because, you know, I'm no doubt people will get that early and they'll be throwing up hints and tips all over the place. Well, I will not take a single hint or tip from anybody. Oh, I'm still looking for the thing, aren't I? Well, have I got the thing that just light above my head? Sorry if I'm waffling a bit. Should be on illusion. I haven't got that one yet. That's a shame. So I'll have to use this mage light one. But there is one that you can, you know, do a little light above your head, or you can put it on your character, your follower, and put a little light above their head. And all right, you know, but we got to look out for this. In here, there should be one of those moon things. So we've got to kind of have a good look around here. I usually put it up there so that it lights the whole room. Oh no. That's a bit odd because the sun is not is outside, isn't it? Although I suppose it's light, isn't it? Oh, hello. If that it's hard to get it on it. And a garnet there. Nearly missed that. But I know there's at least one or two of these things in these things somewhere. We just got to find it. When Todd did his demo, you know, showed his demo of this game, he did 3 little demos which kind of showed 3 different areas and showed the dragons. He did this. Went in a cave and see the light vanishing down the long cave, showing off its, you know, how it lights up the whole area. Yeah, looks cool. But of course they've tarnished their reputation now with the since then, unfortunately, with this. They all seem to be jumping on this bandwagon of... Oh, I thought that was it then. But we're looking for something like that. There should be one in here somewhere. I'm pretty sure there is one here. Because there's one in each location, I do believe. Just got to find it. Let me know if I'm boring you with all this chat about stuff like that. What in... Oh, there's a gargoyle. These are pretty tough. These guys. These are tough. I've got to keep away from this guy. I'm going to do a heavy blow here. And then I'll take a potion. And take a stamina one. I want to do a heavy blow on this guy. This guy is dangerous. We are running out of those too. Fortify health will do as well. But yeah, they do kind of come to life. And they usually got you know, jewellery and metal on them or something. Because they're like stone. Now where is it? What if I hit that? I think if you hit it, it doesn't make any difference. They just come to life anyway. When you get too close or you come out of sneak mode. There should be one in here. I'm pretty sure about that, but I can't see it. Unless it's the other one. And this is a ruse. So I'll try and do this quickly, but I think it's in here. I'm pretty sure it is. Maybe it's in this front section here. Oh, there's something over there. How do I get over there? Ah, whirlwind sprint. This is when whirlwind sprint comes in handy. I think we've only got one of them though, haven't we? Yeah. But if we stand kind of here, we might be able to get over there, a whirlwind sprint. There you go. That's what whirlwind sprint can help you with, is getting to places like that. Pretty cool. I know that guy, when he got his first power, he was like, oh wow, this is really cool. Where am I going? I don't think where I haven't been. Oh, there's a chest there. Hope there's one in there. That's worth a bit, but I don't think I can... Well, I can, but it's a bit of a push. Usually go for a lower point so I can see it, but yeah, I'm pretty sure there is one in one of these locations, if not two. Sorry, that or I got to get the clairvoyance out. Right, expert, it's going to be a toughie. Let's see if I got a potion. Lockpicking, right, 20% easier, and apparel. I got something for that, I do believe. It just make that window a little bit wider. I don't use this stuff enough, to be honest. Half the time I don't bother. I just try and do it. Right, it looks as though I got one. One of these masks does help you with lockpicking and sneaking. So that is a good one to get. Don't look as though we got one, right? But this will unlock it for 60 seconds, so we just got to do it within 60 seconds or whatever. Well, I usually do the one way then the other, so we can get some kind of movement. If not, go all the way, and if not, in between that. Right. Okay. So it's going to be a Right, okay, we got movement. So remember that spot? It's just above that left-hand circle. Right. So I'll go above it a little bit. It's going to be a very small window. Right, it's down. So just below the inner circle. So a little bit more. A little bit less. Oh no, it's got to be a bit more. There it is. But always use a marker, and then you'll always be able to do that. Just check that thing is not around the back of here. It could be it's not in this one, but I was pretty sure it was. But I'll see if clairvoyance is going to help us in this. Well, I got a feeling it might not. Oh, it is. It might be helping us then, but it might be doing something else, like the sundial. So we could go in the wrong way. I'll try and be quick, but I do remember this location, but I don't remember where every tiny, where everything is. I'm sure there should. I think there's one on this balcony. Unless I picked that up already. No? Alright, maybe that's what I found the one just now. It's not here. Wow, I'm struggling with this. Why? I think it took me a little while when I first did this, but I did get it. Eventually. I'll take that, because that's quite rare. Sorry, it's getting a little bit boring now. I'm sorry about that. But it doesn't exactly give you any help on here. So you just, this is a search one. I don't know why it keeps saying, look at that. Because we haven't really. We've already investigated it. Oh, is it because is it because we haven't asked the question?
If we had the crests, we wouldn't have to keep hanging around this lovely place. Look around for the missing crests. Even in this mess, they should stick out.
Right, where did we go? We went in that one. I think that was the one we just went in. So we've got to do the other one. Yeah, we went in the North Tower. So now we've got to do. This could be where we came in. Is this the Undercroft bit? Yeah, the East Tower. I think it's in the East Tower. So I think I'm pretty sure it's in one of them. I mean, if I've just been in here, Ghost, please tell me. Does look a bit different. So I think one of them is like a, like a no moon. So that might be a bit hard to see. Oh, wrong one. It's one of those times when they don't give it to you on a plate. They, you gotta work for it. They don't always do the pointer. But it's gotta be here. Is it at least in one of these locations? I can't remember how many we've got now. Is it one? We got two. I can't remember if it's 3 or 4. Right, we definitely haven't been here. Look how efficient that was. Am I missing it somewhere? If you spot it, let me know, because I sometimes miss it, with my poor eyesight. That's where I came in, wasn't it? I hope this quest is not like bugged. Because I've investigated the moondial. So I'm kind of a little bit fox now. This could be an occasion where, I mean, we've got, they should have appeared because the others have. But it could be, it's only just a round disc, so not easy to see. Could be, look like, you know, it kind of looks like a plate almost. So it's easy to miss it. Why I'm lighting it up a bit. If not, I may, you know, we may have to stop and I'll have to have a little look around after. That's the way out, isn't it? So that's odd because it should be in one of these. I know that for a fact. That is odd. So I hope we haven't got a broken crest. It's the trouble when you get mods, is it can break some of these things. I'm only doing it because I want to improve the visual side of it, really. I thought that was it there then. I thought it was at the top of these stairs. That's odd. I might have to look this up, Ghost. But I'm pretty sure it's in one of these two locations. There's at least one of them. But because it's dark, might be I just can't see it. Well, I'm almost tempted to say that because we haven't investigated the thing, but we have. We've already asked her the question. Ah, there is one. I knew one of them was up on these things. And the other one should be in another location. Maybe we got enough. But I'm pretty sure there's two to go. So it should be this one here. Not this one, that one. There we go. Yeah, because you haven't got to get all of them. That's what I remember. Right, there we go. It was just there. So yeah, it was quite dark, so yeah, easy to see. Right, finally we got there. Sorry it took so long.
Well, at least we're getting closer. Let's go.
Yeah, although I remember this game, I don't remember it precisely. You know, it was a long time ago since I think I've done it 2 or 3 times. I've been to this location, maybe 4 times, 5 times. But you know, it's a long while ago since I last went this far.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
It was on PC the last time I got this far, and that was quite some time ago. There's a chain there. I kind of got the urge to pull
We're
that.
getting close. I'm sure of it.
So yeah, it looks like it's opening something. It's probably opening that wall there.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Right, stand by for the... I'll tell you what, let's put something on our weapon. Seems we're going swordish. We've got to be kind of swordish on this because they're a bit tough. So let's do some damage or poison or something. That only does 5 points, so let's get something a bit stronger than that. Let's see, damage health is a good one. That's 17. Let's see if I got a poison one, a potent poison. There you are. That'd probably be good for the boss, I suppose. But now, can I cook any food? He asked, as he's about to be killed. Now I'm going to have that because that's quite rare. So,
never even seen
and there's the garlic because we might need that if we need to find a cure. There's a goblet. I remember when I played this originally, I picked up all these goblets and things because I put in my house.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Somebody's having a good go with the axe there. I think the mad axeman must have been here. There's a quill. Yeah, the quill is also the quill and the charcoal. And the ink, I think, is the 3 things you need for that quest. Although I think there's charcoal and paper for one, and I think there's a quill and ink on another. I can't remember if the quill and ink is ever used. that where we came in? Clairvoyance. I don't know where I'm going. That's where we gotta go. Right, okay.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Right, we're getting close. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I'm hoping to squeeze in this magical location. But we may have to do this next time because... yeah, this is completely different than anything you've seen before. Right, this is the guy to go for, this guy. I keep pressing the thing too hard and then going into third person. Whoa! Oh god, why am I go to first person, sneaking? Probably not a good idea. Serana, help me!
That'll teach you.
They're pretty weak though, these skeletons. One hit normally does the trick. There was a lot of them though. Yeah, look at the way she, yeah, she does a bit of damage with that. She'd probably help with the old damage there. I sometimes pick up the bone meal because the bone meal is, you know, an ingredient which is useful. Same skeleton. Right.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
I just want to look for a potion. I sometimes use the flame to light the area up, to be honest. I kind of, you know, go in this here just to light it up a bit. It's good as a free source of light if you haven't got the light thing. So it should be up here. Right, which way? I'd say left. Yes. If in doubt, always go left. Right. This is the cool VR time when you're walking through webs. If you hit that, it will make a noise and that will activate anything if you're sneaking. Wait for it. Now, I don't think fire does a lot against these things, but I'll tell you what, I'll use the freeze thing. Where is he? Right. Oh, I've got the wrong one. Hang on, I changed it. Let's use the freeze on him. Because that is a good one. Although at the moment, I'm waiting for it to recharge. Fortify health. Potion of healing. And a couple of minors. Make sure the stamina is high. Magicka is fine. And then we'll wait for that to recharge. Although we're back in a corner now. Well, hopefully it'll recharge in a minute and then I can... No, it's not charged yet. Got him. But when the little band at the bottom, the health bar at the bottom, when the little band... Oh no, sorry, at the top. When the two blue bits, they travel from the middle outwards, and when they go off and they become white again like that, then you can do it. But looks like we killed it just before we hit that moment. And there's a roll of paper that you need.
I'm sure of it.
Right, well, where am I going?
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
I still haven't found a health potion yet. I could do with picking up a couple of health potions. I was surprised we haven't got any. Don't look as though there's any here. Yeah, going through that in VR is fun. Where are we? Up here? And then I might have to save the other bit till next week, because yeah, it's pretty amazing. I mean, it may be the one you saw. Did you see the one, Ghost, with a kind of portal? And I don't mean the portal game. Let's get the archer.
Done and done.
Done and done. Oh yeah, look, she's revived the gargoyle. But yeah, you see what I mean about the mechanics of this game, you know, there's not in others, you know, she revives something there, but if we hit it, it becomes our enemy. So, you know, what game do you see that in? You know, they're either, you know, on your side or they're not. There's no, oh, they can turn and go the other way, onto the dark side. So I mean, this is why I love this game and why it's so special. It's
We're getting close.
unique elements in it, which is probably why you know, they do tend to attract bugs. It's because there's a terrific amount in it, which is very inventive. But you know, when you're using a creation engine, of course. I just took the plate, but you know, it's easily done.
Who's there?
I may have activated something now. Gargoyle against gargoyle. Oh, this one's after me now. I might have angered her gargoyle. Although this could be a second one. It was her gargoyle. It was hard to avoid it, innit? Right, see the blue bar at the top? It's got blue on it. I just got to wait till that goes white. And I'll try and freeze it. Although it might be dead by then. I know what you said, probably a waste of time, Ray. It is. What I like about this game is like when they're kind of, you know, really damaged and they fall to the ground and it says, I concede, and then you're like, wait, and you think, oh, I'll be alright, you know, he's conceded. No, they still come back at you. Hello? That's sneaky, isn't it, doing it from up there? Don't die, Ray, don't die. I think we'll go with double flames here, because we've got to get rid of this guy quick, because he's going to hurt us. In fact, let's do double flames, but I don't think it's that effective against... See, this guy could come alive, but I sometimes think that if you fire at him, it wakes him up, but I don't think it does.
You're not getting the best of me.
Hello! Oops. I hope that thing isn't reviving behind my back. So I'm getting out of here quick. I'm not doing too bad, I've only died once. So me is pretty darn good. I'm gonna sneak. I think that's Serana's there, isn't it? It's a lovely name, by the way. Right. I love clairvoyance. It really does help when you're in a fix. You have enough enemies in there to wake up another one or two. Right, it's down there. Right, yeah. When it stares and things like that, this thing does get a bit confused. I run out of magicka. Not surprised. Yeah, let's try not to anger that. Up there it's saying, up there. I love the creaking sound. You know, we've had that since I think Morrowind. I think we've had the. Oh, carrying too much. Damn. Shouldn't have picked that up.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Trade. Because she's got a lot of options now. Right, I can give her some stuff now. I picked up some kind of weapon. Yeah, I'll give her that one. She'll probably make use of that. And that. That was what was weighing me down. They're quite heavy. That'll do. So I'll ask her some questions. If you want me to, but yeah, there's a loot there if you want it. I remember, you know, I got one of everything. Don't worry, I got a loot, I got a drum. I collected nearly everything in this game, but on subsequent playthroughs, I've kind of, you know, a bit more frugal now. I don't do it anymore. I've done that bit. That's enough. But yeah. I'll probably do that on the next one. I'll probably, you know, want to collect one of everything so I can wear all the different kind of armour. So I'm kind of mad like that. But I think a lot of people do it. he said.
Who's there?
Hoping a lot of people do it. Get back! Foul fiend! Yeah, once she gets in there with her her frost spells, they don't last long. I ought to try them. Shouldn't I? I have used them in the past, but I don't know. They take a bit of while to throw. You got to kind of charge them and things. So I've never been a massive fan of it. I'm gonna do dragon skin, I think. I was gonna do clairvoyant. I'm pretty sure it's up those stairs.
Who's there?
Although I could be lying.
I heard something. You're not getting the best of me.
See what I mean? It does more damage than my flames. Frost is always a good one. So it should be up there. 3 hours and 3 minutes. Sure, it's down there. That can't be right. Seems you have to. You should try different types of magic of various enemies to see what works. Yeah, I do sometimes use it to slow things down. I get the feeling that I'm kind of going back to where I come from here. I think this thing is getting a bit confused. It does get confused, this thing, on different levels and things. Because I'm stuck now. But maybe I ought to follow that. That'd probably help. I think we are going the right way. I'm beginning to wonder if it's to do with Serana. This thing. Following her. It's kind of tempting us to go back there. So I don't know if I've got it on the wrong quest or something. Have I got something else marked? Because that can make it go wrong. Yeah, it just says investigate the thing, so it's kind of that way. I don't know where it's up and then round, or a bit difficult to tell. Because they do kind of go on for a bit, these things. They don't give it, hand it to you on a plate in some of these locations. You got to kind of work through it and work it out. And now I guarantee that guy's going to come alive. There's a door we haven't opened, although it didn't lead nowhere. I haven't hardly found a thing yet. It says up there. Have I completely gone the wrong way? But because normally if you go to a new location, you get new enemies. So, but maybe there was a turning back here somewhere. I don't know. It's kind of like a dead end here. So I'm a little bit confused here. Is it through there? Getting low on these. It's not this way either. I won't take those because that's too heavy.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Which way, Serana? Please tell me the way. Because it's kind of going in a odd direction here. I swear this is leading me out. Hang on, let's take a potion for goodness sake. Have I got one on here? Nope. Sorry about this, Ghost. But yeah, on multi-levels like this, it can go a bit wrong, this thing. It can kind of get a bit confused. Yeah, it's like down here. And you come down here and it's like saying back up. So it's a bit confusing.
We're getting close, I'm sure of it.
I wish you'd show me the way. Because I can't quite work this out. It's kind of... It looks like it's this way. It seems like it's this way, so maybe there's something I've missed.
We're getting close.
It's either up or down. I mean, it doesn't look as though it's down, so it's got to be up. So it's in that direction, but it's finding out how to get up there. How do we get through here? I am lost. I might have to look on the old book here, because I'm a bit lost here. There's got to be a way around. Can't be up there, can it? That's going back, I think, isn't it? Yeah, I might have to do that, yeah. I think I'll have to do that because I'm stuck here. The trouble is I've got to kind of recognise this place from the book, because it's going to drag otherwise, isn't it? But yeah, even clairvoyance is not helping us here, but it does go wonky, this thing, on
We're getting close, I'm
different
sure.
levels, unfortunately. Which is a shame. He's kind of leading us here, but... So it might be that way. So I might have missed... It could be just a little door I'm missing. Just a tiny little door somewhere. I think that's where I came up, so it can't be that way. So we came up here. Try and work this out, and then I'll look at the book. Around here. So it's not going to be there, so it'll be through here, up there. I didn't get, I don't remember when I first did it, I didn't get lost. So it's got to be this way. Just do this methodically. And if I get there, otherwise it's going to drag. Yeah, it's got to be this way. I can't believe it goes over there. Because that's kind of a dead end, isn't it? Oh, I'm kind of stuck now.
We're getting close, I'm sure of it.
Where? I mean, we just keep falling down here, so yeah. I think I'll look it up. Goes, Alexa, room light 60%. Where is my book? My book should be right here somewhere.
We're getting close.
There it is. My bookcase at hand. Right, this is... Which quest is this? Sure. This is... Ghost. We're upstairs to a dining room area. I think we did, yeah, we pulled the chain and that lowered the thing to get across those other areas, wasn't it? Head through the iron gate, up a long flight of stairs, and you find yet another skeleton and gargoyle. We've done that bit. Next choice. The next choice is to pull the chains arranged at our gate into the next area, or pick the expert lock. Either option will lead to the same point, but the door is a shortcut that gives you option to fight in the next set of enemies in a more controlled manner rather than all at once. The door leads to a small armory where a selection of ancient Nord weapons. So there's a small armory somewhere.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
I'm pretty sure this is definitely up here. So is there something here which I can't see because it's too dark? See, there's a gargoyle there. Is there like a switch here or something? So it's going to be through here. I thought it would be through there, but then it says choosing the Iron Gate route leads to a rundown cathedral. Oh, we've been through that. A raised platform is found at the far end where a level chest can be found to the left of a statue of Mara. Ah, have we seen the statue of Mara? There should be a statue of Mara somewhere. And now I'll know we're up with what is in the book. Statue of Mara. Is it in here? I can hear a skeleton. So if we find some enemies, that will be the correct way. Ah, there's the chain. There. But that means that thing will probably chop me in two. So I'll get ready just in case. Right, that's where we've gone wrong.
Sure.
Yeah, there we go. I knew that something like that was going to happen. Yeah, I can see that one coming. Oh, I forgot to pull the chain. I thought I'd already done that, but there you go. Just want to see if there's any potions in here. Because I could do with some potions right now. Right, what did that unlock? Right, let's have a look at the instructions here. Statue of Mara. I haven't seen the Statue of Mara yet. Or have we? So what did that open then? Did it open this door here? Can't go through there, can we? So what did that open? Open something. Could be that. Or it could be up here. There's something new.
Done and done.
Aha.
Where'd you...
Oh, I can only use that power once per day. The ice form. Oh no, I haven't got it on ice form. Oh, it doesn't work on it. I'm struggling. Managed to see it in time, don't worry.
Done and done.
Done and done. Right, this obviously we're going the right way now. Right, finally. Man! I couldn't remember if I pulled that or not. Hello? Hang on, I'll let her do the work.
I heard something.
Is that Serana's? Oh, that's Serana's. Yeah, she's got a blue light on it. We'll just let them clear all the... I'll take a break. I'll just hide around the corner here, like a chicken. I might help a bit. So she's bringing a skeleton alive now. Although possibly that was something else. Was that her that brought that? Can't be the gargoyle. It can't do that. I know that for a fact. Right. Yeah, let's let them carry on. You know, I'm quite chilled in. Surprised we haven't got a health potion. I was surely, yeah. There's the statue of Mara. There we go. So we got there. It's just like that. Pulled the chain. Well, always pull the chain. There's the. Finally, we have that. Glass. Oh, I tell you what, glass armor is good. It only weighs 2. This is a very light armor, which is quite strong. That I would like to pick up, but it's going to put me over the top, so I'll leave that. Can't believe I'm doing that, but I am. Right, Statue of Mara. It's going to be up here, I think. Hang on, I'll go for clairvoyance just in case. I don't want to delay it anymore. Yeah. Right, we're going the right way. We're nearly there. We're nearly there, Ghost, I think. She could, yeah, I could get her to pick up the sword, but I was gonna. That's what I normally do. Is let my followers do it.
We're getting close.
But I could get her to pick up the sword. It is worth a little bit. I'll go and get it if you like. I'm gonna look around here just in case there's something here. Potions and things. So it could be this way or it could be the other way. I thought I saw something around here then. No. Okay. But yeah, I could get her to do it. I'll leave it, Ghost. I'm not in a I need every kind of penny that I want, although I do kind of want every penny that I want. Should be up. Where are we going now? Over the bridge. yeah. I'll leave it. I mean, normally I would go for that. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I don't want to slot. I mean, it's already over 3 hours, so I kind of want to get to where we gotta go. Then we'll be safe, and then I can, you know, it's all set up for next time. Because what happens next is, yeah, I don't know which one you saw. Did you see the thing with the sort of blue light, or did you see kind of a new area with kind of ash and all that kind of thing? Because the two I'll do. One of them's you know, Solstein, which is an island, and you go on a boat to get there, and then the other one is you know, is going to be this quest and getting to Auriel's bow, where you go into some strange kind of, well, unearthly thing. So yeah, you soon know it when you see it. Look at all those gargoyles. Can you see how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gargoyles. Now they may not all come to life,
I'm sure of it.
but I'm kind of a bit worried. Serana, could you attack? Did your mother keep gargoyles here?
Saw. My mother had a bit of a thing for magical constructs. Not what you're thinking. She just found them fascinating.
Yeah, I wouldn't do any more. But this, you see what I mean about this game goes. You know, you do a quest in this and it lasted you an hour and a half. That's why I like this game. They're not little quests that go here, go there, like Assassin's Creed. This is, you know, lead you onto some great adventure, and you end up with like a, you know, a new shout skill, all kinds of stuff, you know. Whereas this, you know, in that you tend to fight enemies, blah 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 blah, get your loot, and that's it. You know, there's nothing special about it. There's no story about it. You know. Whereas this is a whole kind of, you know, it's just epic kind of stuff, you know. Plus, it's a good story as well.
Where'd you come from?
Serana, help me out! There's a ton of them here. Who's who? I think that's the bad guy there. Hello. You're made of stone, are you? That didn't do anything. He's kind of resistant to that. They are made of stone, so I suppose it's pretty obvious they're going to be resistant, isn't it? We could pick up some nice jewels here. Flawless garnet for one. Yeah, they always end up with an epic kind of thing at the end, although I don't think we even got to that yet, but I think that is probably the biggest part now, because I know we're pretty near to getting to the end of this. It's not very far to go now. Ooh! Now this is one of the best vampire armor suit in the game, so I'll get her to pick that up. Sleep in the coffin. Let me get the light out. It's why people love this game. You go in a dungeon, just like an hour and a half later, you're still in it. It's epic stuff. None of this go here, do that. You know, it's usually in a lot of these games. Go there, load of monsters come, you kill them. Go there, go on, load of monsters come, you get them. You know, with this is a story. You know, you get a lot more in these games. They do put a lot of effort into quests, which I like. Right, let's get her to pick up this up. Right, Serana.
If I had to guess, I'd say the moment Mother fled the castle.
And normally if you just press and hold, it does that.
Mother was sneakier than I thought. I wonder what she's hiding.
It does the thing for you. You don't have to press it and go into the menu.
All right.
Oh, as soon as you go back, by the way, sorry. As soon as you press the back key, it cancels that. So let me do that again. You can do it from this far away, by the way.
I'm on it.
And by the way, I've got my Kinect going on the 360, and if I could get my computer to record for half an hour, I will show you how using the Kinect, because
that's it.
You can play this whole game with using Kinect and using your voice to tell your follower what to do. Open the map, look at your gear, sort it into different weight and all this kind of stuff, which you can't do in the base game. So Kinect was pretty cool. This made the best use of Kinect than of any other game. That's how good this company was at doing stuff. When they do it, they push it to the next degree. And that's why people love this game so much. They always go that bit further. It was actually a competition. They did a competition where they asked all their developers to think up of something crazy to put into the game, and one of them came up with using the Kinect, which was out at the time, and yeah, and that ended up to be, it came in as a free DLC. It's fantastic. Hang on, I did the torch instead of clear. I wanted the light. Where's the maze light? There it is. I thought we had got the ladder. We're very close to where we got to go here. I think it's through here. Nope. Is it through there? I think it's to do with this. Yeah, we got to turn the. That's it. Yeah. There we go. We got to twist that. But they like their puzzles because they like the D&D. You know, they like to do the puzzles in this as well. So it's a real kind of D&D kind of thing. That's where their roots are. They loved D&D, and their first game was based on Ultima, which is, you know, a Dungeons and Dragons game, and evolved into what we have now. Right, here we go. This is what it was all leading up to. The guy who was looking for some pages as part of a quest to enter the place, the Void.
Look at this place.
Then had to give up some time. Yeah. So this is the one, Ghost. This is this one.
She taught me everything I know, but I had no idea she had a setup like this.
Yeah, it's this one here. So that's where we're going to be going. The only trouble is,
years collecting these components.
It's a bit bland. Everything looks like everything else.
I'm not sure about this circle, but it's obviously.
That's my only. Although it's really cool, it's really easy to get lost in there and find stuff.
There has to be something here that tells us where she's gone.
Oh, what exactly are we looking for? And I know what we're looking for. We're looking for her to make a...
If we can find her notes, there might be some.
We need some blood, Serana. My blood would probably be of the best. Your mother maintained quite a laboratory.
I had no idea her laboratory even existed. She had an alchemy set up in her drawing room, but nothing that even comes close to what's here.
Right, I'm just drawing my curtains because it's pitch black out there. And then I'll better stop in a minute. But, oh. We're inside a building. I don't quite know how that works. What did she research?
At the equipment and materials.
It's going to be a long stream, isn't it? It hasn't broken yet. To what end?
I don't know. Certainly not longevity. Kind of a waste of time for a vampire.
Look at her eyes, glowing. Right, I'll leave that.
I remember she used to keep a small journal.
Right, we're looking for a journal. Would be dark, wouldn't it? What I would give now for mage light. Because mage light, you know, at least it stays on your person as you walk around. Because it makes it a lot easier to do all this. I think that's the balcony there. Right, there's loads of loot in here as well. It's going to be loot. It's going to be like, you know, yeah. This is where I found all these. Sometimes you find these soul fragments and things. I found a load of them here. I remember picking them up when I first played the game, but I never found a use for it. So I won't do alchemy because I don't think I've really got anything. We're looking for a journal, so it's not going to be in with all these books. You know, it's going to be separate. You know, they're not going to make it that difficult. But I know we got to make some kind of potion, but I won't complete it. Yeah, there are a ton of them here, so I don't know if there's a use for them. Because I must admit, I didn't find a use for them. There's Grand Soul Gem there. We'll have that. Oh, black ones. Yeah, the black ones. They are the best. So we'll have that. So I'll end it quite soon. I just want to get past this bit and then just find the book, and then I think we'll stop it there, because man, it's gone on for a while. Oh, there's a lot of ingredients here, so we might be able to do some potions now. But yeah, I went in that shop, that sold all the stuff, and I was also there, and she let me take a load of stuff. Loads of ingredients. It was fantastic. Hopefully I can do. I find you don't seem to get many ingredients to make the health one. Where's the health one? Shock. Where's my magica one gone? Not magica. Health. There it is. Need health. Soul fragment. These fragments have no known use other than selling them for gold. Oh, okay. Based on their colour. Yeah, I must admit I never found a use for them. So yeah, that makes sense then. Yeah, I went around with them and I kept them for ages and I never found a use. So yeah, not everything has a use. But the paper and the roll of paper and the charcoal does. There is one quest which calls for that, and it's kind of like a detective thing. It's quite a good one. I think that'll do. So yeah, that's yeah, because sometimes they do throw in things like that which, you know, don't do anything. They're just there, like, you know, like the fork and the knife, you know. Yeah, if you want to put it in your house, a nice little fork and a house and a knife there, you know, you can. So they sometimes throw those little random things in. Right, let me get some light up. Oh. It comes in handy, this thing. It's very Gandalf-y, isn't it? So it's all like some lovely elf ears here. Don't know why I'm doing elf. Oh, kind of some meat, some that. There's a couple of dart wings there. A creep cluster. I'll probably end up being too heavy after all this lot. There's probably some over here as well. I might also get it up. I mean, I won't be able to go any slower, so I may as well pick this up because I'll be able to at least if I can. Oh, actually, yeah, we need some of this. Well, actually, I better not do that because there is something we got to make. So I don't know if you saw that bit, Ghost, about where I make the stuff. Kind of heavy now. Wish I'd never done it. So I mustn't use those void salts. I think that's used for something. Right, what can I drop? I'd drop that, but it's worth 100. There's got to be something I can drop. What? Yes, to drop something. Yeah, I might have to drop the leather because that's weighs 2. I mean, I do want the leather, but I should have got rid of the nails, but they're only 0.1. Oh, I got a plate. I'll get rid of the plate. But I normally pick up the like ore and things like that because you can turn them into other stuff. I'll get rid of a book or something. The books weigh 1. I'll get rid of the butcher journal. That takes us under. Right, but I'll have to clear all this stuff before we do anything. Oh, look at that great big mammoth head there. Right, we are looking for now. We got a locator journal. Maybe it'll lead the way. I see what those items. I see what those items you just picked up there are used for. Yeah, we got to use that for something. Yeah. I don't think clairvoyance is going to help us look for this book because we actually got to search for it. It should kind of stand out fairly easily. It's a book all that's on its own, so it should kind of stand out. But it's a bit it's a little bit dark. So I did tune me telly on the Xbox One X. I thought it would be that one, but because it was on the floor, but that's just about orcs. I'll have a look then, just in case. It's one. It could be like one. It could be the. There it is. Right, Harkon's short-sightedness is becoming a serious problem. I've warned him time and time again that his foolish prophecy would cast far too much light on our people, and yet he refuses to so much as listen to a word I say. I've become less a wife and more of an annoyance in his eyes. Probably hidden somewhere. Yeah, it was in a bookshelf. It's just on its own, the book. Devoting attention to my work is the only solace I can find while enduring his ridiculous crusade. I don't think it goes on for too long, goes. 28th. I've had a breakthrough today. I was able to attune the portal vessel to the Soul Cairn. That's it. That's where we're going, the Soul Cairn. Properly by using a small sample of ingredients. Although the portal opened only for a few seconds, I'm confident that with the proper formula it can be sustained indefinitely. I feel like I'm missing a key ingredient, something of sufficient potency that can resist the forces trying to prevent my intrusion. Communing with the ideal masters has proved worthless. They speak in riddles and offer no assistance whatever. I assure them a steady supply of whether I assure them a steady supply of souls or not. If I'm to escape Harkon's clutches, I need to keep the portal open long enough to carry me away from here, forever if it need be. 3rd of Hearthfire. I have done it. We're near the end. I have done it. After wasting thousands of gold coins on components, I've discovered how to sustain the portal. I'm listing the components below with the proper amounts for my own protection as a secondary precaution. I'm combining my own blood into the formula, which should prevent anyone from being able to duplicate it and follow me into the Soul Cairn. The formula consists of finely ground bone meal, purified void salt, which is what we picked up, soul gems, shards. Yeah, so we do need them. So this is the one time we do use them then. Use the proper measurements, place the above in the silver lined portal vessel and add blood as a reactive agent. I will make my way into the Soul Cairn tomorrow after I gather my things and prepare for a potentially lengthy exile. More importantly, I must enact my plans with Serana and get her to Dim Hollow Crypt as soon as possible. So we'll take that book, although it might make us heavy. So it was in the thing, it was just an isolated book on its own, sort of different than all the rest. So yeah, I've forgotten, where it was. Right, Serana.
Any luck yet?
I found your
You
mother's
did?
notes.
Let me see them.
Yeah, I must admit, when you're doing this, your eyes go funny sometimes. What's with this Soul Cairn that she
I only
mentions?
know what she told me. She had a theory about soul gems, that the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used. They end up in the Soul Cairn.
Why did she care where you souls went?
The Soul Cairn is home to very powerful beings. Necromancers send them souls and receive powers of their own in return. My mother spent a lot of time trying to contact them directly, to travel to the Soul Cairn itself.
And if she made it there, we'll find her.
That circle in the center of the room is definitely some type of portal. If I'm reading this right, there's a formula here that should give us safe passage into the Soul Cairn.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't need my blood.
A handful of soul gem shards, some finely ground bone meal, a good bit of purified void salts.
Got it.
Oh, damn it.
What's wrong?
We're also going to need a sample of her blood, which, if we could get that, we wouldn't even be trying to do this in the first place.
Oh, well, that's it then. You share her blood.
Not bad. We'd better hope that's good enough. Mistakes with these kind of portals can be gruesome. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get started.
Right, so I won't open it. Are all the
definitely.
ingredients here?
Mother would have plenty of those materials
Right,
in her
completed.
laboratory. You just need to find them.
Right. Now, of course, they could have just put them up there now. Right, there's the shard things. Right, place the ingredients in that. Right, now I'm too heavy. Serana.
Get the ingredients in that vessel and let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, by the way, sometimes she doesn't always let you put stuff in in her inventory. There are occasions like now where you can. So I'll have to drop. I don't like normally getting rid of these. Although I could drop it there and I could always pick it up one day, couldn't I? Just need to get rid of a couple. Actually, that's enough. But before I go in there for next time, oh, this book. Yes, unreadable. Oh, I wonder what this is. This must. Is this to do with a mod? This might be to do with a mod because I don't remember that one. I can't remember if that's part of the base game or not. Anything? Well, I could eat some of these. just eat something. That'll make me lighter. 0.5. Must be something here I haven't already eaten. Really? I've done. I can't. I'll drop one of these.
Put all of the ingredients into the vessel.
Before I do I'll have to come out of here, and I'll have
get
to get rid of some stuff.
Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So we'll kind of leave it there. I think that's where we got to put it in there, because it's like 3¾ hours without a break, and without it going wrong. So
get the ingredients in that vessel and let me know when you're ready.
So I think that I'll do there, Ghost. I'll press that. I'll do a save. I'll choose a different save. If something does go wrong with a save, I don't have to go back too far. So that's
get
the
the
reason why I
ingredients
do
in that vessel and let me know when you're ready.
Okay. So I think that will do for today. So thank you for Ghost57, for Sricharan Kasoju, Duck Guy and Tyler Baumgartner for coming in today. It's quite an epic quest. We kind of, once we got to the monk guy, it was one great big long thing, wasn't it? So yeah, this is why I like the quests in this. They just go on. You go into a cave sometimes, and it ends up to be a 2-hour long thing. Yeah, take care and be safe, Ghosts, and don't forget everybody to wear your masks 2 meters away, and stay in if possible. Don't go out unless you have to, absolutely have to, please, and then we'll all be safe. It's rapidly dropping in the UK, so I'm hoping they don't release it yet, but apparently there's still quite a few in hospital, so hopefully people will still hang on. Thank you very much, Ghost, for your help, and for hurrying me along. I'll try and get some. I might leave here, go back, get rid of some stuff, get some potions, and then come back again, ready for next week. All right. That name but cheered to say, oh yeah. I was going to say Cherry, but then I thought, well, I'd do his real name. But yeah, he said to call him Cherry. Yeah. So thanks for Cherry as well. So, but yeah, good job you reminded me of that, Ghost. Right, thanks very much for watching, everybody. Yeah, that was pretty epic. This whole DLC, I mean, we're nowhere near even probably a quarter of the way through it. Although we may be about a quarter of the way, but this is a big DLC, and the other one, Solstheim, which is a whole new island, is actually bigger than this DLC. So yeah, these are really big DLC. These are what you call downloadable content, not the rubbish they give you today, which is you get 2 extra quests, some extra gear, and that's it for like 20 quid. Yeah, that's what it's like now. Yeah, this is when we used to get value from games. Not anymore, unfortunately. Alright, so I'll see you all next time. Hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, we'll be carrying on with this quest, which is quite epic. Off to Diablo 2 and my werewolf druid. Good. Ghost, you can play as a werewolf in this as well as a vampire. You can be either. And you can be a vampire in Oblivion as well. So I'll become a werewolf at some point, because I usually take the werewolf route as opposed to the vampire route. Because I can turn in, you can get a ring or something, it turns you into a werewolf, and you can go around killing people as a werewolf. So it's great fun. I'll show you that at some point. That's what I mean. This game is a long game. I mean, I wish I ought to cut stuff out really and make it shorter, but this could go on for like 200 episodes. But I'll try and stick to the main quest. Otherwise, this will be exceedingly long. Alright, I'll see you all next time. Jews can be werewolf or werebear. I do believe I think it might be in this one. I'm not sure if it's this one or the other one, but there is a werebear as well. One werebear in it, which is like two werebears. There's like a brothers. So there is a werebear in this as well. That's another part of the DLC. So yeah, I think you've got to search for it. Search for this brother's werebear. It's quite odd. All right, see you next time, Ghost. Thank you everybody else for coming in. Really appreciate your help. If you could hit that like button on the way out, and anybody that watches this any other time, you know, if you want to subscribe, feel free to subscribe. I do other games as well, and I can't remember them off the top of my head. I'll very quickly just check, but I ought to write a list. But it's RPGs, survival, Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor. I've even got Destroy All Humans, but I must admit I've never got round to showing that because I find it tough. I don't know about you, but I find that a tough game. Grounded is another one. I'm doing a little bit of Fable at the moment. I've done a little bit of Legend of Zelda, but my computer's busted. Then I've got Subnautica. So those are kind of a few of the other games I do. I've done a bit of Kingdom of Amalur, and I'll probably get back to doing bits of everything, plus a bit of Kerbal Space Program. So I've got kind of a bit of a mix there. So I'll see you all next time. I won't waffle on any longer. I'll see you later, and yeah, I'll see you later. Bye everyone. See you next time. Take care and be safe, please. Bye for now. Bye. And thank you, Ghost, for the help. And then of course we'll add the little 10 seconds at the end so I can put the other things on. You don't mind if I do that, do you? No, I don't mind. I don't know why you do it. Well, you got to do it because you know you got to put like what to watch next. Oh, have you? Yeah, you have. Yeah. All right. You think that's enough? I think it's enough. I think you ought to stop now. All right, I'll stop now then. I'm gonna add that after every stream as well.